EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Kerle Tire Company, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamWear.com, Red Bank Chevrolet, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, the Clarion Office, Dubrook Inc., J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Eric Schick Insurance, Kale's Kitchens. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brookville High School. Tonight, it is the Karn Tire Company Game of the Week as we get set for the District 9 2A Championship between the Central Clarion Wildcats and the Karn City Gremlins. Mike Kalinowski, the Governor, Bob Dunkle with you. We got the whole crew here tonight, folks. That's right, we got Mike Kilroy behind us. Great writer, too. You want to check out the story after the game tonight because it's always a good one. Got Brock Jordan here tonight as well. Dustin Kiefer, Tyler Oakes. And up on top of the roof, it is Nico Cosma taking care of that camera duty. Well, Bob, hard to believe we are at the championship point of the season this year. It seems like it flowed right along. Last week, though, Central Clarion took on Perry Academy out of the city, and, well, that was quite interesting. But they came out with a pretty good win, putting them here in this championship tonight.
Yeah, it certainly was a unique ball game to say the least, but that's one of those games that it was great as far as for the fans to see the final outcome and for Central Clarion to get to this point. But I don't think the coaches focused very much in that ball game because, again, not a lot to gain out of that ball game. It was just a little bit of a tune-up, a conditioning game, if you will, looking ahead to the big prize here, the District 9 Championship.
And we are in the Karle Tire pregame show live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth, and we do want to thank all the folks here at Brookville High School, Dave Osborne, the athletic director, and the whole crew, rolling out the red carpet as always. And that is brought to you by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. Tonight in the pregame, we'll go through, we'll look at each of these teams as we get set for the championship. Last year, Karn City was one of the few teams in that playoff run that really did challenge Central Clarion when they had that juggernaut of an offense last year and defense. This year, a little bit different with Karn City winning the game during the season, but you never know here in the championship what's going to happen. So we'll take a time out. We'll come back out. We'll go inside the game. We'll look around the district. Governor's Keys, it's all coming up right here as we continue on the Karle Tire Company Game of the Week at Central Clarion Karn City 2A Championship right here on exploreClarion.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information. Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
Fowler's Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fowler's Furniture.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
All right, back here at Brookville, it is the Karle Tire Company Game of the Week, the District 9 2A Championship, as Central Clarion takes on Karns City tonight. We are in the Karle Tire pregame show. Mike Kalinowski, the governor, Bob Dunkle with you. Bob, time for the Brookville equipment inside the game, and take a look at Central Clarion first, as they are the visiting team tonight here in this one. This is a season where they started off, you know, against a very tough Kirtland team, and then had kind of a tough go at the beginning. But they, over the last few weeks, have really put things together. They started to change their identity a little bit, running the football a little bit more. Hindman seems to be getting more comfortable in his position as well. So this is a team, I think, that right now is really starting to peak.
Well, this is where you want to get hot. You know, again, they had a really tough schedule to begin. You know, not to make excuses for anybody, but look, anytime you start out, you face a team that was a runner-up in the state of Ohio. Oh, by the way, you're going to wind up facing a team that was runner-up in the state of Pennsylvania in Class A, in Port Allegheny, who has one of the top running backs in all of Western Pennsylvania. Oh, by the way, you're going to face a Punxsutawney team that had put some big-time numbers up and really was undefeated until the final week of the season. So, again, not to make excuses. Look, they're a younger team. They'll have some key personnel, but they have certainly matured as the season's unfolded. You know, part of that is obviously the steady, consistent play of Ethan Rex, as well as Mason Burford on the sideline. I think the big game, Mike, for them has to be that Du Bois game where they come out and they really took charge in that. Defense was on fire. The offense, everybody was in sync, and it was a number of different guys contributing that night. It wasn't just one guy. And, you know, multiple players stepping up and proving to be big-time players in that ball game. I think, you know, about Briggs Beckwith contributing there. And, of course, throughout the season, Alex Love, a number of big plays. And, of course, you know, we look at some of those bigger guys on the defensive line as well as the offensive line. Obviously, that line anchored by Hayden Hyman, but defensively, Brant Parker's a guy who really garners a lot of attention as well. So these guys are all getting hot and playing as a team together at the exact perfect time.
And that certainly is the case. You know, Coach Eagleton, too, and his entire coaching staff. Those guys, a lot of experience there. So, they didn't get excited either, as things started off, maybe not on the right foot, but they knew what direction they wanted to go, what they were going to stick with, and they made the necessary changes they needed to do to get this team.
I tell people constantly that sports, especially football, it's a lot like the education system. You have to have building blocks first. You build upon that, you establish a good, strong foundation, and, of course, that's what they did. And, granted, I think the success that program's had over the last couple of years started out on fire. And, this year, again, a little bit of not so much – they don't like to use the term rebuilding. It's a reloading process is what the approach that they had. And, again, there's a reason why certainly they're here in the District 9 AA Championship ball game.
All right, so we're going to take one more time out here. We're going to come back. We'll look at the other team here tonight. It is the Karns City Gremlins as we continue the Brookville equipment inside the game. A lot of great sponsors to get in tonight, so we'll get to a commercial break here coming up. It is Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week. We are here at Brookville High School, and it's a 2A championship. Gremlins and the Wildcats right here on exploreClarion.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 6. PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Right back here in Brookville, it is the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week here on Explore Clarion. Glad you can be with us tonight here in the 2A Championship. We're going to head on down to the field. We got our own Brock Air Jordan down there with a pregame report. So let's send it down to Brock.
Alrighty, down on the sideline here at Brookville High School. I'll tell you what, for a District 9 championship game, this is quite the scene here tonight. We got the wind blowing, rain coming down. In your Karns City, this is almost a perfect weather game for you. You have three studs in the backfield, along with Phil Johnson, who likes to run the ball too. It's perfectly set up for them. Clarion has no slouch in their backfield as well. Ethan Rex and Alex Love, both of them, they've had great seasons so far. Carter Hyman's been throwing the ball well lately. I think we're going to be in for a treat tonight. It's going to be a great game, and I'm excited. I hope all you guys are excited at home, and we're going to send it back up to Mike and Bob.
All right, back up here in the press box, the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. Great report down there from Brock Air Jordan and going into trenches. That's brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. I want to thank them for that sponsorship. Governor now looking at the Brookville equipment inside the game, and now we talk about Karns City. This is a team coming in. Boy, they have been tough all season long, and nothing more than they would love to come up with a big win here tonight, coming up short last year against a very tough Central Clarion team. Not that they're not this year. But, boy, they have a talented quarterback in Cole Johnson. Running back by committee, they've got guys that they continue to move in and out. It's like line changes in hockey. And this is a team that certainly going to be a force to be reckoned with tonight.
Well, it is. And, of course, their MO is, again, rotate multiple personnel, keep fresh legs out there. And in that way, it is so much more difficult for a team to prepare because, yes, they're running the same basic plays, but these backs are similar but different. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's just the way it is. And these guys have fresh legs. They are a very, very physical group, Mike. And, again, you have multiple guys that are going to touch the ball and kind of whoever the hot man is. You know, you mentioned Cole Johnson. I think he's certainly one of the big keys in this ball game. You know, he can throw if he has to, but he runs and makes good, strong decisions. I think that's the big key. If he can, you know, get this offense rolling early on, it is going to be a tough night for this Central Clarion squad.
Yeah, this is, like we said, you know, very well, and we're actually seeing more of that, too, out of Heineman, too, with Clarion, the ability to run. But, boy, Cole Johnson, though, able to do that. And then you talk about defensively on this team. These guys, I mean, they are right in your face all the time. This is a very, very physical defensive squad in Karns City, but that's been the mantra for many, many years.
Yeah, you know, one thing you can always put this down on paper because it's going to be a factor. It doesn't matter what the record is for Karns City. They will be certainly one of the most physical squads you will face. These guys love to hit. And I think anybody that's ever played them is going to agree with that. You can oftentimes, tonight where the press box is at, our windows are shut, but oftentimes when we have open windows, you can hear the shoulder pads pop. And that's not one guy. That's the entire team. That's the MO that starts at the top with the coaches, and that's the philosophy they all have. And they, again, very physical team. They're a fun team because, to me, it's old school football. They still go out and they do the little things, and they do them well, build upon those fundamentals, and certainly good things have happened to them. Their record, the amount of District 9 championships they have over the years certainly speaks for itself.
All right, so that's our look at Karns City, and we'll take another break. We'll come back. We'll go around the district, take a look at some of the other games. We'll have another one coming up for you tomorrow. Talk about that, too. We have the governor's keys, so we'll look at field conditions, forecast. It's all on the way. And it is the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week. It is Central Clarion, Karns City, the District 9 2A Championships live right here on exploreClarion.com.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week tonight. It is The 2A championship in District 9, Central Clarion here against Karn City. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, the whole crew. Will get them introduced as we go on, too. But the matter at hand, we're in the Karle Tire Company pregame show. Well, Governor, we got another one coming your way tomorrow as we look around the district, brought to you by Land Pro. You're going to be here with Mike Kilroy. Union AC Valley takes on Keystone tomorrow, so some KSAC foes get ready to lock horns there in that semifinal.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Union AC Valley, Red Bank Valley, those two go on head-to-head against each other. Look forward to that one, and kind of a little bit of history lesson for you, Mike. Last Saturday, November 2nd, it was 40 years ago. Red Bank Valley faced off against Union in the Little 12 Championship. Red Bank Valley winning that one 17-16. So here it is 40 years later, these two teams a little different. Obviously, AC Valley getting into the mix there with Union going to be here for the opportunity to advance to play for a district championship.
Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow. Game's at 1 o'clock. Our pregame will be at 12:15 tomorrow. And before that, if you have a chance, though, if you want to log on around noon, I'll be up at the university. I have the final home contest as Indiana comes in to take on Clarion, so that'll be tomorrow. And not sure what the status of the starting quarterback situation will be, but I know a lot of folks watching Jace Ferguson doing a nice job there with the Golden Eagles. But we'll see tomorrow if the original starting quarterback Gershio can go. If not, it will be Ferguson against the Crimson Hawks of Indiana.
Yeah, great opportunity. Obviously, if you're not going to be at the game tomorrow, you sneak in there and get an opportunity maybe hopefully to see Jace play a little bit.
Yep. So we'll see what happens there. And we look around that district, and then we look at our field conditions now. Cousin Basil Restaurant field conditions. Of course, we have the turf, but it has been raining. It is a cool night. It's not as bad as it could be this time. I know the temperature is supposed to drop later this weekend, but we'll have to kind of see how that plays out. Both of these teams like to run a lot, but Clarion will try that nice long pass to look for Burford and stuff like that. How much of an effect that wet turf will have?
Yeah, the big key is going to affect grasping that football and holding on to the football, because obviously, even though the rain right now, there's just a light little mist coming, sporadically. What that does, that makes the ball slick. I've always said for a long time I would much rather play in a rainstorm than a light mist. Again, that ball gets a little bit slick, especially these would be brand new balls. A little difficult at times to handle, and certainly, the skill guys, you always think about them, but also centers as far as snapping on punts. Again, these just present more of a challenge, punts, extra points. Anytime anybody has to handle that football, it can be a challenge in weather like this.
And you'll see, too, they'll have the towels down there, and they're going to be drying those balls off as much as they can as they come in and out of the ball game. And looking at the forecast tonight, it's supposed to be overcast, still have a chance of showers as the night goes on. It's going to dissipate with that chance of showers as the night goes on, but still a chance there. So we might see them move in and out as the night goes on. And that low temperature will fall through the 40s, right around upper 30s, 38, 40 degrees will be the low. I'm not sure if that'll hit that while we're here at the game, but you'd like that, though.
No, I would like that on the first and never. To me, if it's below 65, it's already getting chilly.
Well, there you go. Those are our Cousin Basil's field conditions and the all-season temporaries game forecast. Let's take one more big time out. We'll come back. We got the governor's keys, and we'll get you set up for the contest here tonight. It's all on the way. We have Central Clarion, Karn City. It is the 2A District 9 Championship Karle Tire Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
Hi folks, Matt Hummel from Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We just wanted to wish everyone in the region with the football teams good luck in the playoffs.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
NPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
There you go. Good shot there of the concession stand area. I know someone to my left, I think, is probably getting ready to head down there.
Well, they have been made aware to stock up on nacho cheese, because our man Nacho Oaks is not happy unless he gets 2 platefuls of cheese.
That's right. He'll be down there soon. I know Dustin was checking it out for him. Of course, today Dustin Kiefer with us here with that on-field camera. Getting some great shots. We'll have those as we go through the night. We are in the Karle Tire pregame show tonight. The 2A championship here at Brookville High School pits Central Clarion and Karn City. The Gremlins and the Wildcats get set to go right at it here. Well, Governor, it is now time for the Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys to the game. And so what do you think? What does each team need to do to come out with a win?
Well, I think for Central Clarion, it is important to get the playmakers involved early. And, of course, you're looking at that combination of Hyman, Rex, and Burford. And Burford, of course, set out the last couple of weeks due to an injury, so it's going to be interesting to see if that's affected the timing of his plays or not. This is a guy, one of the fastest guys in District 9, has the ability to stretch the football field. And I think, too, it is important for Central Clarion to slow down that rushing attack from Karns City. Let's face it, you're not going to stop it. Your goal is to contain it, to keep it somewhat in check and slow it down a little bit. I think also, and this is something we talk constantly about the Central Clarion squad, they put a strong emphasis on special teams play. And that's not only the return game, of course, that's that punt block group. That is a group, again, that takes a lot of pride in special teams play, and I think they need to come up big. And many times special teams, the biggest part of the play is, of course, changing the football field position. And I think also they cannot have turnovers. Turnovers are a big key in victory for any team, but I think it's really important when you're facing a team that can run the football effectively. You just cannot have turnovers in tonight's ballgame. Now, for Karns City, I think it's important to continue to be physical. That's real simple. That's cut and dry. You know they're going to be that way for sure. Don't change a thing. Look, your offense is firing on all cylinders. Everybody is doing a great job. The O-line is playing well. The offense is doing well. The defense is doing a great job. Sometimes you overthink things a little bit, I think, as a program, but this is one of those deals. Don't change a thing. You've had a very strong second half of the season. We talked about how Central Clarion has evolved during the course of the season. This Karns City squad as well. Mike, they faced some pretty tough opponents as the season unfolded, and they're definitely right where they want to be. And I think they got to limit big play opportunities. When I say big plays, I don't mean the 50, 60-yard plays. I mean a play of 20-plus yards or more. I think that's a big key. If you look, most touchdown drives have at least one of those plays made in them. And I think if you can limit that, certainly going to bode very well for your team. And also I think special teams need to be on their A game for Karns City as well. We know that there is a point of emphasis for this Central Clarion squad, but I think Karns City really important. If you look, and there's the particular game that comes to mind, Punxsutawney, there was a punt return for a touchdown. They don't want to see anything like that happen again, and I'm sure the coaching staff has made this group well aware, look, guys, we got to have our heads on a swivel anytime we're out there on special teams. That is such an important down. A lot of people take it for granted. Trust me, it's going to be a factor in tonight's ballgame.
So there you go. Those are the Fallers Furniture Governor's keys to the game. So we'll see how those come out. We'll also check at halftime as well. We'll see if you make any adjustments like the coaches will probably want to do. So, and usually – you tweak things sometimes a little bit.
Absolutely. As the game unfolds, I think we don't give these coaches near enough credit because they got a tough job, number one, on any given Friday night. But the fact that, they need to be out there making in-game changes, and, we're all sitting back here in the stands and we don't have, 15 things going on at the same time. It's easy for us to say, well, this is what you should do. Those guys actually not only make those adjustments, they make it happen, and they make the right adjustments.
Yep, and that's one thing, too. And these coaches – you mentioned it, and also the officials in the game and all these other parts, they just never get enough credit for all of the things that they do as well. And, and if you have been a coach or served as a coach, how much time you have to put in, especially at the high school level. And, you're not always compensated maybe for all of those hours, but you do it because you really want to see these kids excel, do well, and you're doing it for them because, of course, you and I both know, having played athletics, and everyone out there that's watching tonight, just how important that is for a young person in high school.
I tell everybody, we all know that these coaches certainly are not doing it for the money. The reality is they're doing it because they have a passion, because they love the game. And oftentimes many of them go with the approach of they want to give back to the game. And again, speaking of giving back to the game, Mike, great opportunity here to remind people what they can do to give back to the game.
Yeah, 100%. If you, right now the PIAA could use officials in every sport. I just had this conversation with someone, and they were complaining about the officials at a game, and I said, well, I really don't think you understand. If it weren't for those guys that were there, you're not going to have a contest. Why don't you think about it? And they kind of looked at me, and I said, well, because it's, anyone can do it, and you can go to PIAA.org, go to the officials area. It'll tell you what to do. What's nice now is they'll send you all of the information. You pay your fee. You pay. They'll send you it. You can take the test online. Used to be we had to run around. My first test I took was with Frank Pelago over here at Brookville.
You had a chisel that you hammer and chisel. You carved your answers into stone, right?
And he walked around, make sure he weren't cheating and all that stuff. Frank was tough.
He certainly was. Of course, made a huge impact here, not just in District 9, but really sports throughout all of Pennsylvania.
Yep. So, but PIAA.org, become an official, any sport. They need you. Please do it. And if you're young, we have a lot of people to watch that are in high school. If you're 16 or older, they do have the program where you can get started. You do get paid as well. They'll put you with a regular official, and you get to go do games. And it's a great opportunity to get started, make a few bucks for yourself, and hopefully get some more people out there that like it. Here's Central Clarion now, making their way onto the football field. The American flag and the Wildcats flag there. Clarion the away team tonight, so they're on the far side of the football field. As they come out first, I don't see Karn City yet. Oh, here come the Gremlins now. See what they got. And so far this year, we've been pretty good. We haven't had any wipeouts running through the banner. So here we go. We'll take a look. As the Gremlins amass.
Yeah, there better not be that announcer's jinx.
They always have creative things on theirs, too, on their banners. Tell your girlfriends you'll be free next Friday night. So they're pretty confident.
Yeah, I certainly enjoy these signs, and again, a lot of thought process goes into this,
and time too. Look how nice that's painted up. And here come the Gremlins now, the home team tonight. Bang, they're through. Yeah, we've had no wipeouts this year. We continue our perfect streak.
Yeah, C.J. Emmerich, one of the guys leading the way there, as well as Sean Sloganoff. These guys, two big factors for their team's success.
So they'll be coming across here for the coin toss of the anthem coming up as well. We'll have all that. We're going to bring it live to you. Want you to be a part of the game just like you were here. Do want to say a thank you, too, to all of the folks. I know volleyball season came to an end on Tuesday as Clarion dropped a tough match on Tuesday to Eden Christian. But want to thank all the sponsors, but also the people that tuned in and watched. We had a group from we did the Elk County Catholic and Clarion District Championship game, and the number of people from Elk that came down and said, we're going to go home. We're going to watch this again. We really enjoy it. So just want to say thank you to all of those folks as well. Right, we got our anthem coming up here at Brookville. There you go, National Anthem here from Brookville. All-American Awards and Engraving. We'd like to remind you to check out this week's Soldier Spotlight on all of our Explore websites. So, great anthem there by the Central Clarion Marching Band, as always. Now we'll get the teams to come out here for the ceremonial coin toss as the governor gets a little tear in his eye, one of his favorite parts.
I get a tear in my eye only because I realize this is time I'll never get back in my life.
Yeah, at our age, too. Well, and I can't say that because Rick Beggs will yell. But at our age, too, you never know. The time's getting shorter and shorter.
I guarantee one thing you and I have in common no matter what. There's more sand in the bottom of the hourglass than what there is on the top.
So here we go as the officials get ready to bring the team captains out for the coin toss. We did see it earlier. We were trying to decipher. They did look at Karn City first, but then they quickly looked over. I think they were trying to fool us.
Yeah, anymore it's getting really difficult to cheat a little bit and get the final outcome. And, of course, again, they already know everything. See, to me, I would just eliminate this and say, this is who's going to get the ball first. Because in the end, what's it matter whether you defer or not? Just, obviously that.
Well, it matters because you and Kate fight about that all the time. Dave says, I want the ball, and you say, I want to go on defense. So.
Ooh.
Oh, mood lighting here. They got the lights turned down.
Oh, atmosphere
Mike
here.
Kilroy back there taking care of things. Yeah, of course, you're at home. You can't see it. We're in the press box here, and it was pretty bright light there. And kind of run down. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, I like this.
Next thing I know, you're going to want Barry Manilow on the background or something.
My darling,
at that point, I'll just put the headset down on the table and I'll walk out.
Yeah, tomorrow you got Mike Kilroy. Are you ready to work with Kilroy?
Definitely so.
I've had to do that. It's a challenge, Bob. It's a challenge. I'm just kidding. No, Mike's the ultimate professional.
Yeah, certainly very knowledgeable about the teams that, what's great is we've had the opportunity to see these teams that we'll be calling. Sometimes a bit of a challenge whenever, they're from someone, let's say the northern part of the district, or maybe you saw them once or you didn't see them at all. And the officials again for the ceremonial toss.
Yeah, it's Hepful over there, Heineman, Beggs, and Heineman, both of the Heinemans. And we got Higginbotham, Shearer. Also out there is Emmerich and Slogenham for Karn City. So we'll see here. And this is one, Bob, and I know you're pretty adamant about you always want to put your defense out there first. Would you change anything in a game like this?
No. I'm still a guy. I like to have the defense out there. I realize if you have a hot offense, again, the argument is more touches, but just the way the game unfolds, I love it. Seems to be, as Karn City is going to take this toss, it seems to be the team that defers so many times, winds up scoring late in the second quarter, and then if they get the ball there, as they get the ball to start the third quarter and score again, it's like a double whammy. So 2-for-1 pricing, if you will. But we're going to see if it works out for Karn City tonight.
That we will, and it looks like we might be getting started here just a little bit early tonight. They do that here in District 9. They get them clocks rolling early.
Now, the football field, obviously, this is a turf, beautiful, fantastic facility, so not going to be as much of a factor, let's say, as what it was 15 years ago where maybe this game would be on a natural surface. But I talk constantly about a team being built for November, and what I mean by that is you got to be able to run the football to have success in November because of the field conditions and so on and so forth. So even though the field is decent, again, this football is going to be slick as it makes contact with the surface.
So for, let's see here, the Gremlins back deep. It looks like that'll be Farron as the deep man. Hamilton back there too, along with Kaufman on the other side. Schweitzer will get set to kick things off here for Central Clarion. Daniel Schweitzer. Karn City is the number 1 seed, Clarion the number 2 seed. In this, let's see if they do send it deep. We see a lot of times they'll dump it short.
Yeah,
Schweitzer does have a leg.
He certainly does. He's got the ability to launch it into the end zone. It looks like we're getting a heavy mist coming in now.
Yeah, we thought it would be moving in and out. Now it's getting pretty heavy.
And again, this is where this football is going to be slick as it is going to take on more water.
So here we go. Here is your Legacy Archery kickoff. That ball kicked short, and does it go out of bounds? Or is it just recovered right there, right around the 36-yard line? So that's where Karn City will have it.
Yeah, pretty decent field position. Certainly a good way to get the drive underway.
Yep, it is the penalty. It did go out of bounds, so it'll be at the 35. Johnson's the quarterback. We'll look in the backfield tonight. You're going to hear from Higginbotham, Shearer in there. Also in the backfield, you see Hess from time to time. Of course, the quarterback, Cole Johnson, loves to run the football too. They do have a talented receiving core. In that backfield, they're going to have both Higginbotham and Shearer this time. They're going to line up in the eye behind The quarterback hands it off. Here's Higginbotham over the right side, and he's going to lean forward, and he'll get about one up near the 42-yard line.
Yeah, pretty tough sledding to get this one underway. And again, that big key, we talk about the line of scrimmage constantly, and it's certainly an ongoing battle throughout the night.
Second down 9 here for the Gremlins. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Clarion Forest VNA, our first quarter sponsor. That ball, there's the pitch. And not a whole lot up the middle that time. Central Clarion all over that one. Trying to see who got that pitch.
Hess.
That was Hess coming around that outside. So he'll get one. Sets up a third down here at 8. Third long brought to you by Best Wealth Management.
And this is not where you really want to be with this offense. They can pass out. They do have some success passing, but certainly you want to be more in that third and manageable scenario.
We'll come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Johnson, just a single receiver. Johnston hands it off right up the gut. That pile still moving, going up across the 45 up near the 48-yard line, maybe the 49, and that with the run was Shearer that time. And he's going to be shy of that marker. He's going to pick up 6. But they need about 2 more. Right now, the offense out there. Nope, they're going to bring the punt team on.
Yeah, I was going to say a little too early, I think. If this is the third or fourth quarter, certainly not an issue going with it. But right now, this is where you're going to rely on special teams. But if you're out there for Central Clarion, I think you better play this straight up. The potential is there. It's a good spot in the football field for a fake. I don't think we'll see it, but it is a great spot to do that in.
Rex back deep. Good snap. Punts on the way. Boy, Clarion was coming for it. And the ball's going to bounce a few times. Rex is going to let her go, and it's going to be down right around the 18, maybe 17-yard line. So that's where Central Clarion will come out with the football. So from the 18.
So a little deeper than what Central Clarion would prefer to start, but we'll see how aggressive they are. I think you'll see them get the ball in the hands of Ethan Rex, trying to establish that running game.
So here comes Central Clarion. Hindman will work out of the shotgun. Rex with him in the backfield. Oh, the snap was high. It's down on the turf. And Karns City has the football at the 15-yard line.
And, Mike, that was one of my big keys, turnovers in the ball game. And Karns City looks to try and take advantage of it here as they take over offensively, as that ball is going to be placed closer to about the 14-yard line.
Yep, it was a high snap, fell down to the turf. Hayden to the left over there, also Kaufman over there. Here's Johnston. Johnston's going to keep the football, but we have a whistle. This will be a procedure penalty against the offense. Started a little too soon.
Well, sometimes that little extra step isn't a bad thing, but officials feel otherwise, so it's going to cost Karns City 5 on this one. Wide side of the field there to the left. The first series, Karns City elected to run pretty much right up the gut. It looked as if that play was going to continue that trend.
Kaufman and Gallen are wide out to the left. Johnston takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Here's Johnston looking for room. Over the right side. He's going to be dropped for a loss on the play back near the 20. So that's about a yard loss. Sets up a second down here in 16.
Yeah, outstanding job there by that Central Clarion squad, getting good penetration, limiting any type of gain.
Yeah, they're going to say he actually got back near the 19, so it's still about halfway between there. Let's make it a 2nd and 15. Sends a man in motion. It was Hamilton. And the handoff over the left side.
Was Hamilton, wasn't it?
Hamilton. Yeah, that was Hamilton taking it as he came around. Just making sure. Kind of dark down in that one part of the field. So Hamilton gets the carry. He's going to get about 3. So third down here and 12 for the Gremlins. They had got that football in great field position after the turnover. They are right down in the red zone now. Here's looking to throw, firing that football, and it is caught down near the 5-yard line. And coming up with that catch, I believe that was a Gallon on that right side.
And so another 4th down situation.
So 4th down here and about, it's about 1.
And they have
maybe
wanted
2
to run right up that gut one way or the other, whether it was on the reverse or that little dive or belly play, if you will, but been really trying to go towards the center of that defense.
It's closer to 2. Here's Johnston going to pitch that ball over the left side, and I don't believe he's going to get there. That was pitched.
It was to Hess.
Hess coming around.
He's not going to get it.
So Clarion's defense stands up here, so they have the turnover. Central Clarion able to stop Karn City here. They're going to have the football right down around the 5-yard line.
That is a huge play defensively out of the Central Clarion squad.
It's like Love in the backfield now with Hindman. Hindman under center. Hindman sends the man in motion. He's going to hand that off over the right side. And who was that out there, Governor?
That was Ravitz.
Ravitz got the carry.
Picked up a nice little chunk of yardage. Gonna give him a bunt. 3 on that.
I swear they just increased the intensity of the lights on the far side of the field because it was hard to see. I think everybody was hard to see, and they're like, here we go. 2nd down here for the Wildcats. 2nd down and 7 as they work now from their own 9-yard line. Hindman under center again. He's going to send the man in motion. That's Rex. He's going to give that to Love. Here's Love, and Love's going to be dropped at about the 11. So he'll get a couple, but it's going to set up a 3rd down here and still looks like about 5.
Yeah, again, this defense really keying heavily on Rex. So coaching staff trying to show a little bit different wrinkle. Now we know Love certainly has had success running the football this season as well.
So 3rd down, about 5 here for the Wildcats. Hyman in the shotgun. High snap again. Hyman lost it. That ball's loose in the end zone, and Karn City's going to fall on top of it for the touchdown. The ball got away from him. That was Gallon in the end zone to get on top of that football. So another bad snap is going to lead to the game's first score coming at the 6:34 mark. So Gallon with the fumble recovery.
Actually, it's not Gallon. It is actually, we got to give credit to C.J. Emmerich.
All right, so let's do that. I saw Gallon coming out with a football, but here's the extra point try. That kick is up, that high is long and good. So Emmerich is the one that got on top of the football, and the extra point is good. 7-0. Karn City leads Clarion. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
All right, back here.
Didn't get points the first opportunity. Did that time, and it's a squib kick.
Well, that ball's live, too, and it's going to be jumped on top of by one of the upmen here. I believe that was Guth over there on the far side.
Now, Central Clarion, Mike, really, as we approach this Clarion Ford first down, you got to have short-term memory. Just got to come back, forget about the score that just happened, and put a nice little drive together, get some points of your own.
Football sitting at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. They trail here by the score. Love in the backfield, Hindman under center. Rex goes in motion. He's going to pitch it to Rex. Here's Rex turning the corner, looking for some room. Rex has it, goes right up the gut. Nice run by Rex across the 45. He'll be dropped up at the 46-yard line. Picks up 8 yards, sets up a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, nice hard-nosed running that time by Rex. It's a great position to be in if you're an offensive coordinator here, 2nd and short scenario. Sometimes use this as a free down. I don't think this is one of those times. I think you just want to keep the ball moving and run that football with success. Pick up another 1st down.
Going to go with the strong set in the backfield here. Rex will dot that set. He's going to go right back to Rex over the right side. Here's Rex with the 1st down. Rex lowers the shoulder, crosses the 50. And he'll be dropped down at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 7 there for him. And another 1st down here. A Clarion Ford 1st down here for the Wildcats.
Rex has 15 yards in the ball game. And you can see the offense isn't thinking about that last fumble that went for a touchdown. Again, you have to have that short-term memory.
Burford will go wide out off to the left. Again, that strong set in the backfield behind Hindman. Hindman's going to go right back to Rex again. Here's Rex running with the football. Sidestepping tacklers, gets stood up, and then gets knocked down on the far side of the field. But he'll have positive yardage down near the 40-yard line. So that's a gain of 7, 2nd down and 3.
Definitely hard-nosed running. He's up to 22 yards now on the 3 touches. He's very difficult to bring down. He's one of those backs that, certainly is a lot of fun to watch. He's got a strong skill set, can catch the ball out of the backfield as well.
Time Burford will go off to the right. 3-back set behind Hindman again, and they're going to come right back to Rex again, and Rex is going to be hit and dropped, though, at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there that time as Rex brought down.
Yeah, a little additional pressure that time by the Gremlins. Still a good situation to be in here as it's a 3rd and short.
Yep, 3rd down and 3 here for Central Clarion here in this Clarion Forest VNA first quarter.
Like that last play, Karns City actually had 7 down linemen.
And they're all tight right up at that line of scrimmage. Here's a handoff to Rex over the right side. Rex hit, and this time he leans forward. He'll get a yard. He'll be dropped at the 39, but it sets up a 4th and 2. And now, if you're Davey Eagleton, do you take your chances here, or do you punt this football and pin him deep?
I would definitely go ahead and take my chances on this one. Your offense seems to have a good continuity right now. You got a hard-nosed back in the backfield.
So here we go, 4th down and 2 as the Wildcats. Hindman under center, pitching it back to Rex. Rex turning. Rex 1st down for the Wildcats. He'll pick it up on 4th down. So how about that? Rex is going to end up gaining 5 yards. They needed a couple.
Now, one of the reasons why that play has worked, and they've been doing this quite a bit as the season's unfolded, they bring Hayden Hindman back there, and he actually opens things up a little bit, throws some key blocks, opens the lane up. How'd you like that guy to be facing him as he's coming around blocking towards you?
So Clarion Ford 1st down here for the Wildcats. They trail 7-0, but they're driving. They've been very effective on the ground right now. Here's Hindman under center again. Hindman's going to go looking to throw, looking for Burford. Dancing around. He's flushed out of the pocket. Hindman will go to the left side. He's got a little bit of room to run. He's going to be hit, dropped. He'll get a few yards out of it. He'll pick up about 4.
But there is a flag back there. It should be a hold.
Yeah, it took a long time. You could see he wanted to go to Burford, and when he saw Burford was covered. So that penalty will go against Central Clarion.
And kind of that was a max protection type of an offense. Again, Hayden Hindman back there offering additional protection. Sealed that backside. Not exactly 100% certain which guy they elected to call the hold on, but the officials threw the flag early on. You kind of knew that it was going to be a holding call.
So they'll back it up, makes it a 1st and 20 here for Central Clarion. 2:54 to go here in the first quarter.
So even though there wasn't success, obviously, that pass play, it loosened this defense up now because you don't have 7 guys now. Now it's more of a traditional formation. It's certainly a little easier to scheme and block against this formation.
He's going to pitch it again to Rex. Here's Rex pushing guys out of his way, but he's going to be hit and dropped on the play. Rex drop there for, looks like right back to about the line of scrimmage, so no gain. Gallen was in there slogging hump too in there on the tackle.
Seeing a lot of old school football. I want to hurry up a little wee bit. There's 12 seconds on the down clock right now as they break the huddle.
Ball resting at the 45 or 44-yard line. It's second down here and 20 for the Wildcats.
Down to 2.
They get it off. Here's Hyman throwing the ball. It is caught. And I believe, was that Ravens? Nope, that was not. That was Burford out there. Yeah, Burford on that side. He'll get back, Robert, about almost 10 yards. He's just shy of that 34-yard line. So make it a third down here and 10.
Again, you want to get as much yardage as possible. You're chiseling away at this. Ideally here in third down, if you can't convert, you want to get at least 5 to make it more of a manageable conversion attempt on fourth down.
So here we go, third down and 10 for the Wildcats. First quarter rolling here down to 1:09. Heinman looks to throw across the middle. It is off the receiver and incomplete. Tried to sneak that in to Brody Beggs across the middle, but then it skirted off and almost could have been intercepted.
Yeah, the ball had a lot of zip on it. I think, truthfully, because it had so much zip, that's why the ball was able to fall incomplete, because if it doesn't have that much zip, it's going to go up in the air and not have as much oomph behind it, so to speak, give that defender an opportunity to pick it off.
Wildcats appear to be going here on fourth down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Heinman in that shotgun. Heinman dropping back, looking to throw, tries to dump it off, and he can't get it. He tried to find Rex on the left side. Ball's incomplete, and Karns City will take over at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, that's one of those areas where, certainly you're a little too far. Ideal conditions, maybe, just maybe, you attempt a field goal. But, right there, they really had no option, obviously, but to try and convert on that fourth down attempt.
So, Karns City will have that football back here at the 34. The big play of the ball game was that bad snap, went it back into the end zone. Karns City was able to jump on top of it for the score. Here's Johnston. Going to hand that football off on that end around. Higginbotham with that football, breaking tackles, and he'll have a first down out across the 45-yard line. Higginbotham came from that left side, took the handoff, and he'll pick up about 12 yards on it. Out to the 46-yard line. So a 12-yard pickup, and that's Clarion Ford first down here for the Gremlins.
And again, I'm surprised that we didn't see that more on the first drive here for Karns City, as they like to go to the outside.
Kaufman wide out to the left. Shearer in the backfield. Going to send the man in motion. He's going to give it to Shearer. Here's Shearer over the right side. Shearer breaking tackles, running over folks, and he'll finally be brought down by Moravitz, but he's going to pick up 7 yards across midfield to the 47-yard line, and that, folks, will be the last play here of quarter number 1, as Karns City will allow that clock to run down. We're going to switch side, or we won't be switching side yet. We'll come back out, and Karns City will have that football as we'll come out second down and 3 for the Gremlins. That's the first quarter in the books here in the AA Championship here in District 9, 7-0 Gremlins. You're watching Karle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Karle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Karle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicles safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Karle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kales kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kales, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, back here at Brookville, it is the 2A District 9 Football Championship here on exploreClarion.com. Mike Kalinowski, the Governor, Bob Dunkle. Tyler Oaks over here. Mike Kilroy behind us, too. It is Karle Tire football here on Explorer. Go to quarter number 2. Gremlins face a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I think the Gremlins have to be pleased so far in the ball game. You know, I know obviously a little disappointed they had one scoring opportunity, couldn't convert on a short field, but they made up for it very quickly as they did get a fumble recovery.
Hoffman and Gallen, will be the wideouts to the left. Johnson out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it. Here's Johnson looking for room. Johnson lowers the shoulder, and Johnson will have the first down. Needed 3. Johnson's going to gain 4, and that'll be a first down here for the Gremlins. Ball sitting at the 43.
And again, this is where it's so frustrating facing a team that can run because they don't have to, get 7, 8, 9 yards a pop against you. If they get 4 or more, they are winning.
Higginbotham getting the handoff, leans forward, and he'll get positive yardage to the right around the 40, just maybe shy. They'll say 2 yards to the 41. Second down here and 8.
He's got 16 in the ball game. Again, you're rotating, keeping fresh legs out there at all times. Karn City very well known for this.
Ball 41-yard line, second down and 8 here for the Gremlins. Higginbotham went in motion. They're going to hand that football off, though, that little end around, and breaking it to the outside, down to the 20, to the 15-yard line. And getting up, and that was Hawthorne getting the carry, or Hamilton, getting the carry that time on that end around all the way to the 15.
From the 41-yard line.
It's 26. How about that?
I'm pretty impressed. And you kept the shoes on.
Well, and Tyler said Dustin wants to hear me, so I have this other headphone. He's down there going, Mike did math.
That means we're going to get a tropical storm, folks.
Oh, probably. Yeah, won't be snow coming. It's a tropical depression. Ball to 15. It is first and 10. Clarion Ford first down here for the Gremlins. They're in that Dewbrook red zone. And that handoff right up the gut. And I believe that was Shearer getting the carry. It was. He'll take it for a couple yards to the 13, 2nd and 8.
Shearer now 14 in the ball game.
Checking back in is Carter Farron, the wide receiver.
Wide side of the field there is to the right. Surprised we haven't seen him go to the right on this drive.
Empty backfield. And here's the handoff, though, from that end around. Shearer banging his way down near the 5-yard line. And that'll be close to first down yardage. How about that run by Shearer? Hard-nosed. Well, he's just shy of the first down marker. He's going to be down right around the 6. So it is a 3rd down and a short 1.
Such a punishing ball carrier to try and tackle.
He's one of those guys you always wondered, like, as a wrestler, what he would be like. Just tough.
He would have been very impressive.
Gallen wide out.
Very strong young man.
Yes, very, very strong. Hess in the backfield now. And they're going to go give it to Shearer, though, over the right side again. And Shearer this time, it looks like he should have the first down at the 5. It would be a 1st and goal. Let's see where they spot the football, and it is. So there you go. Another Clarion Ford first down, 1st and goal as the Gremlins look to go up 2 scores here.
Central Clarion looking to force a turnover here. Again, I got to think that you're going to continue to run the football on the ground. If you're Karn City, you've had success with it. The question is, you're going to run the middle or the outside?
Well, Hess and Shearer in the backfield. They're going to give it to Hess this time. Here's Hess working his way, and he's tripped up. We'll see where they spot Hess down at right around the 3. So it's between, right at the 3-yard line. So 2 yards for him. 2nd down, a goal from the 3.
Again, you see players rotating in and out. It's almost like a line change, 3 in, 3 out.
Higginbotham, Shearer will be in the backfield. Hess back there too. Going to give that to Hess. Hess hit immediately and dropped. How about that big hit? And that was Hindman, too, in there. Hayden Hindman, boy, all over him. Loss on the play of close to 3 back near the 6-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 6.
You talk about a pancake block. That was a pancake tackle.
Yeah, Hyman came flying through there.
Actually, Mike carrying that ball, too. That was Tyson Frazier.
Oh, number 8, not Hess. Oh, Shearer's going to be in the backfield. Johnson will come under center. Higginbotham's off. They're going to send him in motion. Pitch goes. Shearer looking to throw. He's got a man in the end zone, and it is incomplete. Falls incomplete down there, and that was Gallen, the intended receiver, in the end zone. So 4th and goal from the 6. I think you'll see Karn City keep that offense out there, although they could try for the field goal here to go up by the 2 scores. We'll see. Nope, you're going to see that offense stay.
Yeah, not a bad play call, and receiver was open, but Shearer just couldn't make the connection.
So here we go. 4th and goal from the 6. Backs in the eye. Johnson takes the snap, looks to throw, fires it, and it's incomplete. Tried to sneak that in there to Kaufman, but a flag's going to be thrown. They're going to call the interference. You saw Kaufman kind of tripped up a little bit as he was cutting across.
And that's a tough call, certainly, if you're Central Clarion. Real close, the official, he's on top of it. He's got the angle.
So it is pass interference, half the distance. We'll put it back at the 3, and it'll set up a 1st and goal again. Another Clarion Ford first down on that penalty. From
still 4th down.
Oh, it's still 4th. Okay, so it doesn't go back to 1st. It's 4th down from the 3. So 4th down from the 3-yard line. Johnston going to hand that football off and into the end zone for the touchdown here for Karn City, and that's Hess taking it into the end zone for the Gremlins.
Yeah, a little juke and jive move there by Hess as he found daylight. It's in the end zone.
So it did stay 4th down there, and they do get the score as Hess, the 3 yards run. On for the extra point try. This is Brock Dittman. Holds there, kicks on the way by Dittman. That kick is high, that kick is long, and that kick is good. How about 14-0 as Karn City leads Central Clarion. 7:36 to go here in quarter number 2. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Karle Tire Company Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Rack's nice return, gets out near the 30-yard line. So about a 17-yard return for Rex on that one.
Central Clarion has got to get some points on the board soon, Michael, as it's a Clarion Ford first down to get things underway on this drive.
Big thing for Central Clarion is just they got to eliminate mistakes. And that really hurt them early on. They ran the ball well.
Yeah, feed Rex and Love.
Well, Rex is in the backfield with Hindman. They're going to give it to him. Here's Rex looking to turn the right side and does. Rex will get the near first down. Nope, he'll get first down yardage as he takes it on to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains. That's Clarion Ford first down for Rex.
Yeah, pretty impressive run that time. And again, you see how strong he is. Credit the offensive line, too, for opening up a nice lane for him. And that's what you got to do. Go ahead and stick with the run. There's not a problem. You're moving the football consistently by running it.
Single receiver on each side for Hyman out of the shotgun. He's going to go right back again to Rex. Here's Rex. Right up the gut he goes. Rex dragging tacklers with him again. And Rex will go for 8 yards all the way out to the 48-yard line. 2nd down and 2.
Now, the frustrating thing is if you're a gremlin in this situation, you know it's coming. You know it's coming, yet this guy is still ripping off big chunks of yardage.
2nd down here for the Wildcats. They trail by the 2 scores. Guth wide out on the left side. It's Burford off to the right. Hand off again to Rex. Here's Rex over the left side, and this time Rex is going to be stood up, driven backwards. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all that time. Sets up now a 3rd down and 2.
Yes, sometimes you go to the well maybe one more time than what you wanted to. But you're still, again, this is a manageable situation. Look, it can be easily 2-down territory here if you got to get it 2 yards and 2 downs to attempt to get those 2 yards.
Burford on the far side, Guth on the right side. Here's Hyman out of the shotgun, 3rd down and 2. All snap back. Hyman's going to keep the football. Here's Hyman, and he's going to lean forward. Flag, though, on the play. Hyman would have the 3 yards for the 1st down, but we'll see what the penalty is going to be.
Well, I got to tell you, there was an arm on that official. He launched that flag. He's money in the bank.
Hold called here against Central Clarion. That's a Red Bank Chevrolet penalty here.
I'd almost like to see the instant replay on the flag toss.
Yeah.
A little bit of zip on that one.
It's pretty good. So that'll bring it all the way back to the 39. Sets up a 3rd down and 11.
Again, you want to get the 1st down on this down, but if you have to, the big key here is get at least 5 or 6 to put yourself in that manageable or makeable position.
Beggs will go wide out to the right. You got Burford on the other side. Here's Hyman ready to go on 3rd and 11. Fakes to Rex, looking to throw. Hyman hit as he released that football, throwing downfield, and it is incomplete. Lots of pushing and shoving downfield. Beggs, the intended receiver, was thrown into double coverage. So on 4th down, the punt unit will come on here for Central Clarion. 5:17 to go here in the 2nd. Want to remind you, too, stay tuned. Coming up, the Heater Lumber Halftime Show. We'll have stats and more for you.
A lot of real estate here. I don't suspect that you'll see any type of fake attempted here by Central Clarion.
Allen, the deep man. And he's just going to kind of let it go. He had to get out of the way there for a second. It's a bounce right back at him. So the ball's going to be down right around the 19-yard line. That is where Karns City will have it. 5:07 to go here in the 2nd. 14-0 Gremlins.
Karns City wants to be very careful with the football here this deep in their own territory. Certainly would like to get some more points on the board, but now isn't the time to go to page 34 in the playbook. I think you're going to see just, again, stay with their bread and butter.
Yep, no reason not to. Johnston is going to pitch it out. Shearer over there looking for some room, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. That's back, and there is a flag, though. It was a loss of about 6, but we'll see what the flag is. If it was a procedure, they may take it, but
yeah, they're going to march them back since that is a half the distance penalty. We've seen actually a number of those block below the waist calls the last probably 2-3 weeks. I'm not sure whether it was a point of emphasis, but they elect actually to decline it now.
Well, and here's the deal.
And I don't blame them because, again, it's a 5-yard loss. You're only going to gain a couple more yards out of it.
So. And they lose it down.
Yep. That's the big key, is losing that down.
So that is a loss back to the 14-yard line. So it sets up a 2nd down here in 16. Johnston working in that shotgun. Johnston looking to throw, fires the football down this left side. He's looking for Kaufman, and it is off of his fingertips and to the ground. On the coverage that time for Central Clarion was Danner Kingston.
Yeah, that's a tough catch anytime, and it's heightened a little bit. Again, the ball is slick, just unable to reel that one in. Like the idea of really stretching that field. And the good news is if something adverse happens, it's far enough down the field, you have time to react as an offensive player if there be any type of interception or fumble or anything like that.
They're down 16 now for the Gremlins. They try to keep this drive alive. Here's Johnston with trips off to the left side. He's looking to this left side again. Here's Johnson firing that ball again across the middle of the field, and this time it just goes too far. Had a couple guys in the middle. He had Shearer down across the middle. The deep man, Gallen, was there too.
There's got to be a flag the way the officials are acting. I didn't see it.
Is that a roughing maybe?
Again, didn't see the flag, but the officials huddled up there. Ineligible man
downfield.
downfield.
Ineligible downfield.
Brings up a 4th down. So this is a scary time here if you're punting, because you know that Central Clarion always has the ability to come through with a punt block. They got a number of schemes out there. They're going to put all kinds of pressure. You've got to launch this football if you're Cole Johnson.
So here we go. Here's the punt, 3rd down and 16. Rex, the deep man here for Central Clarion. 4:41 to go here in the second. So Hager paving second quarter. Here's Johnson ready. Snap to him is good. Punts away. Good punt. Rex is going to come over. He's going to let it bounce, and it will bounce out of bounds right around midfield. And I think that's where the official will put it. So right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that's a huge play right there, because one, that's the best coverage you can have out there as a coverage unit, because zero chance for a return. Sacrifice maybe 2-3 yards or so on that punt, but you did not give Rex the opportunity to return that football.
So Central Clarion here trailing 14-0, trying to get something moving here. They have been moving the football, just unable to convert here.
Because there is 4:34 on the clock, you can run this football if you elect to do so.
Rex in the backfield with Hindman. Going to give it to Rex. Here's Rex looking for some room over the right side. Rex will take it, and he'll be stopped at a nice pickup again for Rex, and that's going to be 8 yards again. How many times have we said 8 yards on first down for Rex?
Yeah, he's up to 55 down in the ball game, 11 touches. You know it's coming. And again, it's so frustrating if you're a defender out there. You're trying to come up with a way to scheme and to stop him, and it's a combination. He's difficult back to bring down. The offensive line has opened up some huge holes as well.
Second down 2 for the Wildcats. Guth will go wide out to the left. It's Burford off to the right. Rex is the sidecar right as Hyman will work out of the shotgun here from the 42-yard line. They're going to give it. No, Hyman's going to keep it this time. Hyman being chased. Hyman turns around, and that outside looks like he should have the first down where he's at, and they're going to move the chains. He's going to pick up 5 yards down to the 37-yard line. Wasn't sure where he had stepped up, but the official says at the 37.
And big key is it moves the chains. Clock now down to 3:49. Very nice little drive here. May want to pick the tempo up just a wee little bit. It's a Clarion forward first down.
Yep. Love in the backfield this time. Watch for Rex on the right side going in motion. He goes in motion. They're going to pitch it to Rex. Here's Rex. Boy, he's hitting the backfield hit again, and he'll be dropped for a loss this time. Back to the 40-yard line. That's a loss of 3. Sets up a 2nd and 13.
Yeah, good penetration that time by the defensive front. Now puts you into likely what you would assume would be a passing down. So they want to target Burford soon.
And we'll see which side he sets up on here on 3rd down or 2nd down and 13. And do we get a timeout? We do get a timeout. It'll be a Central Clarion timeout, I believe. And we'll take a break as well. 3:07 to go here in quarter number 1. 14-0. Gremlins lead it. It's the AA District 9 Championship Karle Tire Football on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care. Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
So Central Clarion comes out of the timeout. Here's Hyndman working in the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Quick throw across the middle. It is caught, and that's Beggs. Beggs will take that for a first down all the way down near the 20-yard line. That'll be a pickup on the play of almost 20.
Big play there as Central Clarion able to move those chains thanks to Brody Beggs.
So 20-yard pickup. That is a Clarion Ford first down, and they are in the Dubrook red zone from the 20-yard line. Central Clarion trying to get on the board here from the 20. Here's the handoff, giving it to Rex. Here's Rex trying to turn to the outside. Rex hit from behind. He will get a couple yards out of it. They're going to mark him down at about the 16-yard line, so it's a 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6.
And Rex up now to 56 yards in this one. It's where you can take your time a little bit now, thanks to that big gainer as the ball is at the 16-yard line. You don't want to give Karn City any time on the clock to score.
Of course, Central Clarion will get the ball to start the third quarter. Robbins, Beggs, Rex are on that left side, and they're going to swing it over that way, and it is caught by Love. And it's down near the 12, so that will be a pickup of about 4 yards. Sets up a 3rd down.
Central Clarion forced to take a timeout here.
So went to Love that time. 4-yard pickup for him. 1:47 to go here in this Hager Paving second quarter. Still 14-0 Karn City. Don't forget, tomorrow it'll be the Governor, Bob Dunkle, and Mike Kilroy on the call tomorrow of Union, AC Valley, and Keystone. That'll be right here from Brookville. Are you guys just going to stay over? Did you bring your cots? You going to have a sleepover, calling pizza?
Nah, I got to take care of the cat.
That's what you have your wife for.
She is in Florida.
Oh.
So I'm Bachelor Bob.
She decided, I'm out of here, Robert. You sold the house, but I'm going back, right? Ball down at the 12. It's a 3rd down here. It's close to 3, about 2.
Yeah, 4 down territory for sure.
Here's Hyndman with Rex in the backfield again. Going to give that to Rex. Here's Rex right up the middle. That's a first down. Rex is going to be hit, and he'll be dropped down near the 5-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the run. It's a 1st and goal now for the Wildcats with 1:40.
Rush the line very quickly.
Hyndman again. Takes the snap. Right back to Rex. Rex over the right side. Touchdown. Rex into the end zone. That comes with 1:29 to go here in the second quarter as Rex will take it in from 5 yards out.
Rex, that 5-yard run. A lot of muscle coming right at you. Get Central Clarion on the board here at the 1:29 mark.
Bish is on for the extra point try here for the Wildcats. Holds there, kicks on the way, and the kick by Bish is up, and that kick is good that time. Makes it 14-7, so we got back to a 1-score ball game with 1:29 to go here in this second quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week, the 2A championship on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DUBROOK or visit us online. DUBROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
You're Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Swaits are on to kick things off. Central Clarion within a score now, 14-7. The Rex 5-yard touchdown run. Here's the kickoff. And that ball's going to come down, bounce around, going to be picked up inside the 5. And coming out with that was Farron with that return.
Mike, want to take this opportunity to thank a few of our sponsors. Want to thank Remax Missy Roop Team. Remax Missy Roop Team. Nobody will work harder to sell your property. Sailor Construction and Concrete for all your new build, home improvement, and concrete projects. Trust Sailor Construction and Concrete. Give Isaac a call at 814-319-4119. And Bid Runner. Pick up local, save big. Your Clarion Mac bid location, picking up in Butler, Pittsburgh Mills, and now Monroeville.
So here we go. Karns City with still a minute 24 to work with. Johnston flushed out of that pocket, fires the ball down the middle of the field. He's looking for a man, and it is caught across the 45-yard line. Coming back with that big catch that time was Keegan Schreckengost. So they're going to flip that field all the way to the 41 of Central Clarion.
Wow.
About 40 yards on that pass play.
Yep, 40 on the money.
Here's a handoff. That is Higginbotham over the right side. He's got room. He's to the 30, 25, and then hit out of bounds. Another first down. That's a 19-yard pickup to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, that's why you did not want to give much time on the clock, and really there's not a ton of time on there. Karns City getting chunks now.
52 seconds, clock moving, still plenty of time. Here's Johnston. Johnston gives that to Shearer. Here's Shearer working his way. Shearer breaking tackles. He's down to the 10-yard line. And that'll be another first down as they'll move the chains. He'll have it at the 9. And that is a gain of 14. And a timeout will be taken here by Karns City. So the ball to 9 will hold here. It's a 1st and goal. Clarion Ford first down for the Gremlins. They still have 40 seconds. Gremlins still with a couple timeouts after that one.
Yeah, Karns City one remaining after this timeout, Mike. And I think you want to get everybody on the same page now. You're going to call at least 2 plays here in the huddle. This is where the offenses of today are so much more advanced than, say 30 years ago, because, now you can bark out a number. Everybody knows what's going on usually.
Would you like that?
I would have. I mean, I think, we kind of had a similar thing, but not as advanced, not anywhere near as advanced, obviously, as what these guys are, because the offenses today are a little more complex.
They're going to go to the far hash. First and goal from the 9 here for the Gremlins. 40.8 seconds. Johnston in the backfield. Throw across the middle, caught, and that's going to be a touchdown. Right in there to Gallen for the touchdown. 9-yard score for Karns City as they jump back up by the 2 scores. 34 seconds on the clock on that score.
You draw it up on the play charts, and you hope that this is what's going to happen. You kind of script some of those things out, and you don't think it's ever going to work quite that way. That drive was almost done to perfection.
Dittman's on for the extra point try. Holds there, kicks on the way, and the extra point is up, and that extra point is good. 21-7 in favor of Karns City with 34 seconds to go here in this 4th. It's a Hager Paving 4th quarter. Or 2nd quarter, excuse me. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Want to remind you, too, coming up at halftime, our Heater Lumber halftime show. Bob and his stats, we'll have those for you. Get the governor's keys to the second half. We'll look at the scoring summary. All of that coming up here tonight from Brookville. Been a great night. The rain came early, but it has held off now.
Had a couple of just momentary bouts of heavy mist, but not enough certainly to be a huge factor in the ball game. I think affected a couple of catches early on, but this is where, if you're returning for Central Clarion, the big key here is secure the football. Obviously you'd like to get a decent return, get great field position, but first and foremost, secure the football.
Rex and Brabants back deep. Here's Dibman. And the kickoff. Rex is going to pick it up at the 15. Rex back to the 20. Here's Rex to the 25. Rex up near the 30, and he's going to be stopped there. And so still 27 seconds on the clock. Now, if you're Central Clarion, you do want to try to make something happen, but I think you also need to be a little bit careful here, too.
I think with 27 seconds, this deep in my own territory, I would be very, very conservative. Because you're facing a pretty hard-nosed defense. Now, they're going to draw back in a prevent. You can see already based on the alignment, you've got 4 guys hovering in around that 50-yard line or so.
Here's Hyman working out of the shotgun from his own 30-yard line. 21-7 in favor of Karn City now. Here's the handoff to Rex. Rex right up the gut. Rex is going to be hit and driven back, and Rex will get positive yardage, though. Give him 4 out to the 34-yard line. Sets up a 2nd down and 6. Now that clock with 15 seconds. It looks like Central Clarion will be content just to let that clock run. They will get the football to start the second half, so they're going to start heading to the sideline, and that's going to do it for the first half here from Brookville High School. So we will take time out. We're going to come back. The Heater Lumber halftime show's on the way. 21-7, Karn City leading here at halftime, and it is the Karle Tire Company Game of the Week, the District 9 2A Championship. It's right here on exploreClarion.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message, wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
Welcome back here to Brookville High School. We're in the Heater Lumber Halftime Show from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. Got the Wildcat Marching Band there in the background, doing a fantastic job as always. But down on the field, we have the man, the myth, and the legend. It is Brock Air Jordan with an update from the field.
Alrighty, down here on the, during halftime on the field here, you know, for Central Clarion, a couple costly turnovers and a costly penalty. Without those, you know, this is probably a tie ball game. You know, Karns City got a score that at the half, and Clairion's going to have to come out, get a couple stops, put the ball in the end zone. They won't receive the second half kickoff. Karns City, they're going to be putting the ball on the ground all second half, trying to get this game over with, get out of here with a win. Rainy night, fumbles. It's going to be a second half full of that, full of running. So I'm excited to see what goes on here, and we're going to send it back up to Mike and Bob.
There he is, Brock Air Jordan down on the field. Again, going down in the trenches, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning here on Explore Clarion. Always a great job by Brock down there. And while we continue here in the Heater Lumber Halftime Show, why don't we turn our attention to those Laurel Eye Clinic statistics.
Mike, we will take a look first at Central Clarion. 117 yards unofficially here at halftime. 30 through the air, 87 on the ground. On the ground, Ethan Rex leads the way. 73 yards, does have the one rushing touchdown. 5 yards out of Hyman, 6 yards out of Alex Love, and Moravitz adding 3 yards in this one. Hyman would go 2 of 5 for 30 yards. Hauling in receptions, Mason Burford 1 for 10, and Beggs a 20-yard gainer. Again, 117 yards here at halftime. For Karns City, and I think this is important to remember this number, 26 plays. 26 plays. So Karns City has 166 yards of total offense, 107 on the ground, 59 through the air. On the ground, balanced attack. Higginbotham does lead the way, 49 yards, 22 yards out of Hunter Shearer, and Nathan Hess adding 6 yards in this one, 29 yards out of Hamilton. Frazier -3, and Cole Johnson 4 yards. Johnson's 3 of 5 for a total of 59 yards and the 1 touchdown. As we look hauling in receptions, Gallen 2 for 19 yards and Schreckengoss 1 for 40 yards, but 25 plays, 25 to 26. So as far as touches for the ball offensively, very similar to each other. A little bit of a difference overall in total yardage, as it's 49, or roughly 49. It is, it's 49 yards, I guess, difference between the two. Total yardage here at halftime. So pretty even as far as that goes. We sort of expected that. Again, Karns City able to score in the shorter fields, so that's why not near as many plays needed out of this Gremlin squad. Mike, before we go any further, got to thank some of the guys who help pay the bills. I want to thank New Bethlehem Moose Lodge 366. Stop by for great food, great atmosphere, live entertainment, and high school sports live streams. That's Moose Lodge, New Bethlehem Moose Lodge 366. Showery Overhead Doors. Showery Overhead Doors offers top quality garage doors, entryways, windows, and more right in your neighborhood at competitive prices. Chronospan, the world's #1 supplier of wood panel products, is now hiring. Text Ian at 227-7625. Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance Company of Marble, PA. Farmers Mutual of Marble, bringing local expertise and reliable protection to the communities they proudly serve. And Mending Hope Equine Rescue, 337 Town Line Road in Fairmount City. We don't just rescue horses. We offer 2 programs to the community using the Rescue Horses and Heroes for Veterans and Healing Who's, a program where we visit medical facilities.
All right, so we'll give a quick listen to the Clarion Band as we go to the next time out here. And we'll be back with more for you on the way. We'll look at the scoring summary and more. What do we got here? 21-7 the score at halftime. Karns City leads Central Clarion. And you're watching the Karle Tire Company Game of the Week, the 2A Championship on exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Karle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Karle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Karle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
All right, welcome back here to Brookville High School. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle. We've got Tyler Oakes along the way, Brock Air Jordan, Dustin Kuiper's here tonight, Mike Kilroy, and up on the roof, it is the man, the myth, and the legend. It is Nico Cosma taking care of the camera duties tonight on top of the roof. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. A quick scoring summary for you from the Gatesman's Auto Body scoring summary. 21-7 is the score as Karn City leads. Quarter number one, Karn City was Emmerich with the fumble recovery in the end zone. The kick was good, the extra point, 7-0. Quarter number two, the Gremlins would jump up by 2 scores. 7:36, Mark Hess with a 3-yard touchdown run. The extra point good, 14-0. Central Clarion would get on the board at the 129 mark with a Rex 5-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good, 14-7. But then Karn City would drive the field, and with 34 seconds, Johnston would go 9 yards on a pass to Gallen to make the score 21-7 here at halftime. Again, that's a Gatesman's Auto Body scoring summary. Any updates there, Governor, on that Ascendance Truck Center scoreboard?
There is, Michael. Your Punxsutawney Chucks are up 14-0 over Clearfield. That is in quarter number 2 up at Bear-Shitty Field in Brockway. So again, Punxsutawney 14, Clearfield 0. Du Bois 17, Hollidaysburg 13. That also in quarter number 2. Of course here, our score is 21-7. And there he goes. Nacho Oaks making his way. I noticed he was having withdrawal symptoms. That always makes me nervous if he doesn't get that nacho cheese in him by halftime. And look out, he's got the big roll out there right now.
Oh, look at that. He's got the cash.
A couple $100 bills, I see.
All right, so we'll have to see what Nacho comes back with. All right, Bob, we got a few more sponsors, and then we're going to get to that second half keys to the game. But go ahead.
I want to thank Strawberry Delight. Get ready for a treat when you visit us at Strawberry Delight. We serve delicious lunches, hearty dinners, and irresistible desserts all in one welcoming place. You can still visit us at Knox. They will be open until November 16th. When are you taking me, partner?
How about on the 17th?
Yeah, that sounds about right for you. Bauer Truck Repair. Whether your truck needs a simple oil change or a complete rebuild, Bauer Truck Repair can do the job. Blended Nutrition. Be sure to check out Blended Nutrition's Breast Cancer Awareness Month menu, including Fight Like a Girl Loaded Tea, Pink Ribbon Beauty Tea, and Support Squad Specialty Tea. Blended Nutrition in Clarion Trinity Point Church of God, Trinity Point Church of God is located at 180 West Trinity Drive in Clarion. Sunday school starts at 9 a.m. for all ages, and church services begin at 10 a.m. And Horvath Auto Body. Horvath Auto Body, Reimersburg. Deer season is here, and winter is fast approaching. Trust Horvath Auto Body with your auto collision repair. They will pay your deductible. And Bronze Excavating, offering demolition, site prep, excavation, and land clearing. Give Bronze a call for your next excavation project at 814-221-8024.
All right, we'll get to the governor's keys here in a second, too, and I want to thank a few more sponsors as well. How about Maxed Out Storage, Clarion's newest storage facility on Grand Avenue. Go to maxedoutStorage.com. Check out Pogo, family-owned and operated for all your appliance needs, including washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Pogo also offers repair services. Give them a call, 223-9000, for all your appliance needs at Pogo. I actually have a washing machine I got from them years and years and years ago. They said, we rebuilt this. It's going to run a long time. I said, I don't know. It's been about 20 years.
Yeah, they do a wonderful job.
Yep.
I've had them. While I might sell John Deere equipment, I can work on things a wee little bit. Trust me, I'll let the pros do it. And I had them make a few repairs for me.
Although I have to give you kudos, too, though, because years and years ago, you said, hey, I got a push mower down here if you want it. Get down here. And God, that's what, 25, maybe longer.
It ain't a long time.
Bob, that mower's still in my garage and still works.
It's kind of scary.
Because I'm cheap. I make sure
it
goes forever.
Again, I don't like to say that you're cheap. You're thrifty.
And want to thank Beckwith Supply as well. Beckwith Supply, a great sponsor here. And we'll do one more. Since 1934, Carrier Insurance Agency and Notary Service has proudly been helping their clients find the right insurance to fit their needs. Give them a call at 814-226-6580, 226-6580. And a special shout-out goes to number 53, Brendan Carrier, right here on this Central Clarion team. Governor, let's look at the second half. Fowler's Furniture, keys to the game. Are you going to change anything?
Well, I don't think yet, as far as my keys going into the ball game, really not going to have to change a ton. The bottom line is this. Finish off drives. Central Clarion has looked good. They moved the football a little bit, obviously, behind the combination of good, strong running between the offensive line as well as Ethan Rex. Rex contributing 73 yards of offense rushing that football into one rushing touchdown. I think continue to run football with him. I think the big key is finish off drives. Start strong, finish those drives off, and limit the big plays. One of my keys, I talked about big plays, and if you look, Mike, that last touchdown, what was the big play? There was a big pass play which flipped the position on the football field, and that's something they cannot do. And obviously for Karns City, they want to continue. They were in similar situations. A ball game, they were well in hand against Punxsutawney early on in the season, up 19-0 at one point, and really in command of that ball game. And Punxsutawney clawed their way back in, took advantage of a special teams play, able to score a couple other times they came away with the win. Of course, Karns City able to avenge that loss in week number 10 by traveling to Punxsutawney. But the point is this, they want to finish here, Mike, 4 strong quarters. They did a great job this first half, did many things well. And, again, that's why they're up on top in this one.
All right, so, again, those are the Fowler's Furniture Governor's keys to the game for the second half. Do want to thank them again for their great sponsorship as well. We're just a few seconds away from the start of the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show here on Explore Clarion. Do want to thank you and all of our great sponsors. And when I say that, Bob, you're already ready to go again. You got more.
Yeah, we have so many wonderful sponsors to get in. Again, without them, we simply can't be here. I want to thank BGM Custom Wear. BGM Custom Wear handles it all, from small personalized gifts to large custom jobs for business, schools, and major area events. Get your custom apparel from our locations in Brookville and Fairmount City. Check us out online at bgmcustomwear.com. Champion Homes. Build a better tomorrow with Champion Modular. Hovis Auto and Truck Specialty. Hovis is new to the Clarion area, but bringing unmatched quality. As a family-owned business since 1952, Hovis Auto and Truck Specialties is your total parts source. We cover automotive, heavy-duty, and paint and body. Get competitive pricing, a large inventory of quality brands and professional service. Hovis Auto and Truck Parts, trusted since 1952. It's been around almost as long as you have.
That's right. They were also up in the Meadville area, so very familiar with them growing up in Cochran's, and great people.
Also, Dolby Customs. Dolby Customs, commercial and residential contractor located in Lucinda, PA. Custom woodworking and designs to suit your personal, unique space. Call 443-244-1883. That's 443-244-1883. And Spessard Law upholding justice, fighting for you. Contact Eric Spessard, your Clarion General Practice attorney with an emphasis in criminal law.
And here's my favorite one tonight. Sugar Coma Sweets. And they're a bakery located in the old East Brady High School. And you can shop online or see what's on the menu. Eat responsibly at Sugar Coma Sweets. Here we go. Third quarter underway. Wildcats will get him. Rabbits is going to pick it up at the 15, up to the 20. He's going to be ball out. And Karn City's going to pull it in. Rabbits tried to cut outside. It was ripped away. The Gremlins will have the football. There's a big scrum down there on the ground, but they already said it is Karn City football.
Wow, a tough way to start this one out. And Gremlins looking to try and capitalize on another turnover.
So the Gremlins, up 2 scores, are going to start from the 21-yard line here of Central Clarion. Huge way to start this second half. This third quarter is an Ascendant Truck Center third as well. Here's Johnston under center. He's going to send the man in motion. He's going to hand that football off. Shearer's going to get the carry. And stopped right up the middle there. He'll get inside the 20, down around the 18, give him about 3 yards, second down and 7.
Shearer now up to 25 yards. That's his 6th touch of the football tonight. You can bet these Gremlins really want to punch this one in here to stretch this lead.
Kaufman and Gallen wide out to the right. Sidecar is Higginbotham. Johnson's going to take the snap. He's going to give it to Higginbotham. Here's Higginbotham. Breaking tackles. Higginbotham inside the 15 and down to about the 14-yard line. That's 4 more yards. Sets up a third down here and about 3.
Higginbotham's had a very strong night tonight. He's up to 53 yards in this one. Again, these are third and manageable downs. This is where you want to be.
Hess will check in here. Earlier in the ball game, Hess with a score of his own back in the second quarter. Shearer will now go up just off the line of scrimmage. Hess is in the backfield with Johnston. Now they're going to switch all around. Johnston's going to come under center on 3rd and 3. Here's the pitch back. That's Shearer banging his way. Shearer's going to lean forward, and then the pile moves, and he'll get down inside the 10 to the 9. Boy, I'll tell you what, it was all stood up, and then just that little bit of a surge, and Shearer will get that Clarion Ford first down.
And that is so frustrating out there defensively. You had him stopped, would have created a 4th down situation. And he just keeps the legs churning again. Mike, you talked about it earlier. You just wonder if Karn City had a wrestling program, what kind of numbers would that guy put up?
Be scary, I know. I talked to Mike Kundik over at Red Bank, and he said they would have been dangerous.
Yeah, no question about that.
Karn City has to hurry here. Ball at the 9, down to 3-2 on the play clock, 1. And the ball snapped back, keeping it is Johnston. Here's Johnston over the right side. Johnston's going to be hit. He'll be dropped. He'll just about get back to the line of scrimmage. And it sets up a 2nd and goal for the 9.
And this is, again, I think where, as an offensive coordinator, you see oftentimes a lot of the games in chess. You think about running plays to a certain side. You hope it scores. You hope it moves the football down the field. But if not, you're already thinking it at least one down, thinking, okay, now we got the wide side of the field to the left. Maybe we got something we like to run on that side.
Ball again at the 9-yard line. Johnston going to send the man in motion. He's going to hand that football off over the left side. And with that, losing the football that time was Hamilton, but then it's going to be picked up and taken in the end zone by Shearer. Wow. That ball was handed off to Hamilton, and then on the end around, had it stripped away, but Shearer was there to take it in the end zone. So I'm not sure how you're going to score that one, Governor, but it is a touchdown there for Shearer. Covers 9 yards.
I'm going to do the lazy way. I'm just going to give him credit for the full 9. I know that's not the right way officially, but that's why we have guys like Mike Kilroy behind us to keep us in line.
Yeah. We'll see how Mike's going to score it. Dittman on for the extra point. High snap. Kick is on the way, though, and that extra point is up, and it is good. How about 28-7? Karns City leads Central Clarion. And we'll take a timeout here. 9:07 to go here in this third. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Hi, folks. Matt Hummel from Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We just wanted to wish everyone in the region with the football teams good luck in the playoffs.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
All right, here we go, getting set for kickoff. It is 9:07 on the clock here in the third Ascendance Truck Center third quarter. 28-7 now. Karns City leading Central Clarion to a championship here in District 9. Here's the kickoff, and it's going to go short. Picked up right out around that 25-yard line, and coming back with that football was Beggs as he took that. So bring it out to the 31. About 6-7 yards on the return for Beggs.
Brings up a Clarion Ford first down. You can't look at the scoreboard right now, what you need to do, and you can't think about that last series that Karns City was able to punch that football in. You have to move the football. You know, there has to be a little sense of urgency and move that football. And again, you don't have to stop running. You just got to have a little quicker tempo, that's all.
Here's Heinman out of the shotgun. Heinman's going to give that. Nope, going to throw it across the middle. It's caught by Hepfel. First down and more. Nice job. Hepfel's going to take it out across the 40, even the 45-yard line. And he's going to pick up about 16 yards and a first down out at the 47.
Yeah, nice play there. Good, safe, high percentage play. Moves those chains.
Another Clarion Ford first down here for the Wildcats. Guth wide out to the left. Beggs is off to the right. Here's Heinman in the shotgun. Heinman's going to give that to Rex over the left side. Here's Rex. Rex lowering the shoulder and almost breaking that tackle there, but drugged down finally at about the 45-yard line. That's about an 8-yard pickup. Makes it 2nd and 2, but boy, he almost was able to get out of that.
Yeah, again, one of those plays. Look, I think just about everybody in the stands knew exactly where that football was going to go. Knowing and being able to stop it, two completely different things. And, you know, good positive gainer there for 8 yards.
Guth again wide to the left. Beggs off to the right side. 2nd down and 2 here for Central Clarion. Ball fired, looking for Beggs down the right side, fighting for the football, and it's just off the fingertips of Beggs. Ball was thrown in there. Beggs had to fight for it. Kaufman was in there on the defense.
Yeah, thrown in a good spot, however, too, because that way the only guy that's going to have an opportunity to make that play is going to be the receiver.
So 7:50 clock stops here in this Ascendance Trucking quarter. Ascendance Truck Center quarter. I don't want Pat yelling and screaming. Heidman gives it to Rex. Here's Rex, stood up. Rex breaking off of a tackle, and Rex, boy, it's going to be very close. It depends on where this near spot is.
Yeah, he's got it.
And they're going to give it to him. They'll give him the 2 yards. He needed 2. He had to get down to the 42. So Rex battling for that first down.
Again, another first down.
Again, Guth left, Beggs off to the right. Rex in the backfield. Hindman is going to keep the football. Here's Hindman looking for room. Hindman's going to get hit, and he'll get positive yardage inside the 40 down near the 38-yard line. That's a pickup of 5 yards, sets up a second down here and 5.
A nice little chunk of yardage.
So second down and 5 for the Wildcats. They trail it here 28-7. Hindman in that shotgun, same setup. He's going to give it to Rex. Rex hit and dropped almost immediately. He'll get down right around the 37. Give him 1. And it's a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Rex that time had to slow up just a split second because he wanted to secure the football. I think, again, a little slick on his end, but did a nice job of securing it. It's going to be, it's a 3rd down, but obviously you want to pick up the first down, but certainly is 4-down territory at this point in the ball game.
3rd down, 4. Beggs now will switch sides with Guth. High snap. Hyman's going to keep it. Here's Hyman looking for room. Hyman lowers that shoulder, and Hyman's going to have the first down as he'll take it down near the 31-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the run. Clock rolling here under 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clock has been really moving quickly here in this ball game.
Minimal amount of penalties and certainly, a good, crisp offensive series here for Central Clarion, Mike.
Here's Hyman in the shotgun with Rex sidecar left. Clarion Ford first down. Quick throw, and it's incomplete across the middle. Tried for that quick throw across the middle again.
Hyman, what he's doing is he has that fake and freezes his linebackers a split second. Nice job, but unable to convert and get a pass completion.
Yeah, I think he was looking for Hepfel again there, too. I saw Hepfel just off that line of scrimmage. So sets up a second down and 10. Ball resting at the 31. Ball snap back. He's going to give it to Rex. Here's Rex looking for room over the right side. Rex trying to string it out, and he'll get hit from behind, but a flag on the play. And Rex is going to pick up 6 to the 25.
The official with an 18-yard toss.
You like him.
I tell you, he's money in the bank with that toss.
What if he played, maybe as a quarterback or something?
He's got to have some type of coordination for sure. They're going to sort this out.
So another hold caught against Clarion.
Generally, as a rule, when you see an official toss a flag like that with authority, pretty much going to be against the offense.
That comes from the spot of the foul, so it's going to set up a second here in about 17. So here we go. Hindman, second down, 17. Looking to throw, firing across the middle. It is caught. Breaking a tackle. 20, 15, 10, 5. Down into the end zone. That's Beggs for the score. Beggs into the end zone. 38 yards for Central Clarion.
Wow. Timing was crisp on that play. Outstanding.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was breaking tackles, knocking people down. Then he had Green in front of him and took right off. So that pass goes from Hindman, 38 yards. Extra point try here by Bish. Holds there, kicks on the way. And the kick by Bish is good. So 28-14 is where we stand now. Central Clarion back within 2 scores now of Karn City. 4:57 to go here in the 3rd. And we'll take a break. You're watching Karle Tire High School football, the district championship right here on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
All right, here we go, set for kickoff. Schweitzer to kick things off. 4:57 to go here in the quarter. Central Clarion back within the 2 scores now. Here's the kickoff. And it's going to go back in the end zone, so it'll come out. Do want to thank Muncie Law, your trusted family law attorney in Clarion. The firm handles a full range of legal issues: custody, divorce, child support, adoptions, PFAs. 814-223-6000 for experienced legal help. 223-6000. Clarion Wood Products, specializing in high-quality solid wood moldings, trim door jambs, flooring tables, and custom projects using the beautiful natural wood sourced from Western Pennsylvania forests. MC Auto Repair in Clarion, 24-hour light, medium, heavy towing and recovery services. MC Auto Repair in Clarion, 745-3254. Here we go, Karn City with that football. Hand off. That's Shear getting the carry and break a few tackles, knock a few people down, and he's going to pick up 6 yards out to the 26. One more to get in here, too. Certified Public Accountants of McCall, Scanton, and Tice, LLC. Comprehensive Wealth Management and Public Accountants. Visit mstcpas.com and start maximizing wealth together. That's all you need. You've got 4 mattresses full with money.
Huh.
So
poverty's my middle name. I need a cosigner to carry cash.
Oh, my. Second down here and 4 for the Gremlins. And hitting that football off. I believe that was Heckenbotham coming around. Was that right?
Actually going to be Gallen.
Gallen came around. Okay. Was looking for the 2s. So Gallen will have the first down as they'll move it out. And
gain about 7 on that one.
Yep, out to the 32-yard line. So it's a Clarion Ford first down here for the Gremlins.
This is a challenge when you face the Karn City squad, because I talk about it constantly. It's these fresh legs here in the second half that they're using. You're getting a little tired out there on the defensive side. These guys got fresh legs.
And goes in motion. They're going to give it to Shearer. Here's Shearer breaking tackles in the middle, lowering the shoulder, and Shearer will take it out to the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 4, second down and 6.
Shearer up to 40 yards in the ball game. Does have the 1 touchdown, courtesy of being able to advance that fumble.
Second down here for the Gremlins here in this Ascendance Truck Center third quarter. Glad you could be with us tonight for this AA championship. Ball at the 36-yard line. Here's Johnston. Johnston's going to keep it over the left side. Here's Johnston lowering the shoulder, and Johnston will be close to first down yardage. And they're going to say where he went out of bounds. He'll have it. He needed the 6 yards, and he's just going to pick that up to the 42-yard line.
He moves those chains.
Another Clarion Ford first down here for the Gremlins. And for the Gremlins, this very methodical here. They're using a lot of time.
You don't have to break the huddle with any sense of urgency. Milk this clock down a little bit prior to snapping it.
Still 13 on the play clock. They're going to send Hamilton in motion. Here's and keeping it was Johnston that time, and he's going to go nowhere. Boy, he was pancaked between 2 big-time defenders that time. First one in there was Brendan Bracken.
And Bracken there, as well as Brant Parker. Little mini team meeting.
That's right.
For the defense.
Loss on the play of 3 for the Gremlins. Second down here at 13. Twin receivers out to the right. Make that trips on the right side now as Shearer will join him. Looking to throw the ball. It is caught, juggled, caught by Shearer. Down the sideline, still stays in bounds, 35-30. Down to the 20-yard line. 25-yard line exactly, and he's going to take it all the way down there. About 36, 37 yards on that pass play.
Tell me how.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. We saw that on the replay there. He juggled that ball and brought it back in. You see him congratulating Shearer. They're like, how did you do that? He goes, I don't know. Well, it's 25 here for the Gremlins. Another Clarion Ford first down. Johnston looking to throw. Fire in the ball. He's got a man. It's Kaufman. It is off of Kaufman. Oh, he laid it right in for Kaufman, but unable to bring it in the end zone.
Right call, right look. Had the amount of time, just could not reel that one in as it falls incomplete.
That's where I'd say put the stickum. Let's get the stickum on.
That's a good. We talk about, offensive coordinators playing a game of chess. That's a great example there because the defense has been lulled into that run first, foremost mentality, and you go back-to-back passing plays. Got a big chunk yardage play and then almost converting for another touchdown.
Johnston working in the shotgun. Going to go right back to a Shearer. Here's Shearer. Oh, Shearer carrying people with him now. He'll take it inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line, give him 7 yards. 3rd down and 3.
He just has that will and determination. I don't know. I can probably count on one hand the number of times I've watched someone bring him down on a solo tackle. Usually takes 2 or more guys to bring him down.
So 3rd and 3. They're in the Dubrook red zone. They lead at 28-14. Karn City up on top of Central Clarion. 2A District 9 championship. Winner moves on in the state playoffs. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to have to move a little bit. Johnson, they're going to pitch that back, and that coming around with that football, that was Hamilton. And Hamilton will have the first down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. So they needed 3, he'll gain 4.
He's up to 38 now in the ball game.
And we'll have one more play here in this quarter. The differential's enough that they'll have to run a play. It will Karn City. Ball to 14. Shearer in the backfield behind Johnston. They're going to, I believe, giving that to him?
It was Hess.
It was Hess that time. Okay, thank you, Governor. And it's going to take that for about a yard is all to the 13, but that's going to be the last play of quarter number 3. We'll take a timeout. We'll take a break. We're going to come back 4th quarter on the way. Karn City still threatening here. They're up 28-14, and you're watching the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week. It's the 2A championship right here on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DUBROOK or visit us online. Dubrook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
All right, welcome back to Brookville High School. We go to quarter number 4. It's a Clarion Community Bank 4th quarter. Hold on, folks. Should be a good finish to this one. 28-14 as the Gremlins lead it. It's a 2nd and 10 for the Gremlins.
Seeing a lot of energy right out in that huddle as Karn City breaks the huddle, Mike.
Ball sitting at the 14-yard line. Get everyone set here. And the ball snapped back. Keeping that football's Johnston over the left side. Here's Johnson trying to break out, and he's not going to be able to do so. And I'll tell you what, Hepfel was all over him that time to drop him for a loss on the play back to the 16.
And nice job there, stringing it out by Central Clarion.
It's a loss of about 1, almost 2. They're going to say just behind the 15-yard line, so officially a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 11. Now here's the question, Bob. You don't get it here. Do you go on 4th or do you try for the field goal to make it that 3-score differential?
Depends where you're at. Personally, I think I'd be trying to put the game away.
Yep.
I would be aggressive.
So here we go. Johnson out of the shotgun again. Ball snap back. Johnson's going to hand that football off. Banging his way in the middle. Shearer's going to run that football and going to take that inside the 10, down around the 8. It's about a 7-yard pickup. So it's 4th down.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. They're going to go for it, and certainly a call I very much agree with.
So it's 4th and 5 here for the Gremlins.
If you're out there defensively, oftentimes I make the statement you shouldn't sell out completely because you're going to risk giving up a touchdown. This is not one of those times. This is one of those times I would be out there selling out. I bet you we're going to see a Karn City timeout.
Yeah, the ball's at the 9, and they're letting that clock run. I think they want to make sure they get the chance to talk it over here and make sure everybody's on the same page. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow, right here at Brookville, we have Single A District 9 semifinal action as Union AC Valley takes on Keystone. So a couple Keystone Shortway Conference folks.
Union AC Valley takes on Red Bank.
Or Union AC Valley takes on Red Bank. Why do I keep saying Keystone? You got to help me out.
You're thinking about them. I mean, Keystone
yeah.
and Port Allegheny.
No, I think I said it earlier, and I think you let it slip, and I wish you should have yelled at me earlier.
Well, sort of. The next sentence I kind of said I'll be back. But that's okay.
But that's all right. It's Red Bank Valley here tomorrow.
You
and
are
I'll tell you
advancing
what,
in age, so
well,
we're
and I
used to
wanted to
this.
talk, too, because we haven't had a chance this year to get a Red Bank broadcast, but this is a team that has kind of reinvented itself, too. A lot of times it was a lot of pass, but now they're really strong with that run game with Braylon Wagner.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to call early on in the season with Pat Kale, and got to see the Red Bank Union matchup one of the earlier weeks there, which was certainly a lot of fun. And, of course, kind of really that game I think was a good breakout game for Andrew Kiefer, and that entire squad certainly got to see what they were made of in that game.
So here we go. Karn City will huddle up. It is 4th and 5. The ball is resting at the 9-yard line. Higginbotham in the backfield here with Johnston. He's going to give it to Higginbotham. Nope, Johnston's going to keep it. They fake, look into the end zone, and it is just out of the reach of Gallen down there. It's incomplete, so Central Clarion will take over on downs down at their own 9-yard line. Still 10-17 to go on the ball game.
Yeah, huge break there. Good job by the Central Clarion defense. Bend but don't break philosophy. Now they got to put together a nice little drive there, but you want to be careful here this deep in your own territory. You know you're going to face an aggressive defense out there in Karn City that's looking to try and force a turnover.
Central Clarion will break the huddle. Get a shot from the huddle. There's Hindman. Hindman will take that snap. He's going to give it to Rex. Here's Rex over the right side. Rex to the 15. Rex, flag on the play, 20-25. Up to the 35, 40. Still on his feet and dropped at the 47. But where that flag is thrown, you may see this one coming back.
Yeah, most likely going to come back. And anytime you see the line and everybody else heading backwards, there pretty much is no doubt in their mind that that was the infraction. Officials make a quick chit-chat with each other. And nice long run, boy. Really would have flipped this real estate. I didn't see the infraction, but kind of knew based on everybody's reaction.
Yep.
It must have been on the same page, but tough break there certainly for Central Clarion.
So it'll go back to the 5. And sets up a 1st and 15 now for the Wildcats. Hindman again in the shotgun. Rex sidecar left. Takes that snap. He's going to give it to Rex. Here's Rex again. Rex hit, and Rex is going to be dropped right around. Did the ball, it looked like first it looked like the ball may have came out, but no. They're going to say he's down, ball at the 6-yard line, so it's only about a yard gain. To get an official timeout here. So they're going to deal with the player injury down on the football field. 9:43 remaining here in this ball game. It is a Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter. And again, we do want to thank all of our great sponsors on the broadcast, guys. just so many, and we can't say thank you enough, because without them, of course, this game cannot happen. And the game tomorrow, and even going back to volleyball playoffs, without those sponsors, we would have sheets of sponsors every night of people willing to help us out to bring those ball games.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fun and enjoy doing this, but the reality is these games come with a cost. And we want to avoid, we want to avoid certainly the NFHS type of broadcast where you have to subscribe to it. And certainly we like to enjoy bringing these free, but without these sponsors, there's no way possible we could do it.
And that's one thing, too. At some point, you will see the games on NFHS, and I will tell you, it's one of those things, it's just how it is now. But if you look ahead and you do want to enjoy some of those rest of the state playoffs and things like that, for $12 for the month, in this day and age, that's pretty well worth it, though.
Well, it is, because, again, you can be in the comfort of your own home. Yep. And you don't have to drive. You don't have to worry about parking, gas, all that good stuff. So I know I would watch you guys certainly and watch a lot of the playoffs whenever I was in Florida, and certainly enjoyed that, because to me, look, it still kept me as part of the game. And I feel the broadcast when you guys weren't covering some of the local teams, a little frustrating on my end, because obviously you and Dave Cata certainly did a great job last year.
So there they go.
2 years ago now, I should say, the 23 season.
It's hard to believe. That's been a couple years now. So we're getting set. Central Clarion will have the football. It is a second down and about 13. Hyndman fakes, throws. Oh, and it's going to be, it was almost intercepted. They tried to get that into Hepful again. And it was almost picked off. Let's take a look again here on the replay. Hyndman tried that quick pass fake to Rex, and it went off, and it was almost picked off, and that was Gallen, who almost was able to pick it off. So now 3rd and 14.
And you have to maintain your composure here. A couple of players talking a little bit about hunting season afterwards.
Colorfully talking about hunting season.
Showing the proper forearm shiver technique.
Hyndman will work with an empty backfield. 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Fires that football, and it is caught by Rex. Rex is going to be tripped up and dropped back at the 5-yard line. That's a yard loss on the play, and it's 4th down and 15 again for the Wildcats. They're going to have to punt, and this is going to be dangerous. As off to punt out of their end zone. Rex will go back to punt.
Yeah, Rex is one of those rugby style of kickers, and he's got to kick more of a traditional style because, for the most part, now he may be able to take a handful of steps, but it is dangerous because you just don't have the real estate to work with. Meanwhile, it looks like Karn City is going to try and apply some additional pressure, but they're looking for a big return here.
Clarion's looking. Nope, Rex is going to punt it. Gallen's going to let it go. Ball's going to bounce at a 40. Comes back, actually, so Central Clarion gets on it there because it was giving Karn City a few yards there, back to about the 37-yard line. So there's Karn City. Good field position for the Gremlins after that stop against Clarion. Ball at the 37-yard line of the Wildcats, 8:43 remaining.
This is where you may want to start to take some chances out there on that defensive side, trying to force a turnover. Seems to be a little confusion in the huddle as the 11th player comes in, checks in right now.
Yep, that was Gallen. Shearer right behind Johnston. He's going to give it to Shearer. Here's Shearer moving that pile, and Shearer inside the 35 down to about the 33-yard line. I believe that's where he is, 34-33. Give him 3 yards. Second down here in 7. They're going to say it's 34.
It's up to 56 now in the ball game. 56 sure does seem a lot more than that because, again, he makes the yards when he has to.
Second down and 7. Johnston's going to keep it. Here's Johnson hitting a wall. Johnston cuts outside, breaking up, tackles 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and Johnston into the end zone for the 34-yard touchdown.
Case there of just sticking with a play waiting, and kicks it to the outside, finds daylight. You saw the explosive speed there by Johnson. So he's able to pull away that sideline.
On for the extra points is Brock Didman. Holder is Tyson Frazier. Holds there, kicks on the way. The extra point is up, and that extra point is good. How about 35-14, Central Clarion leading, or excuse me, Karn City leading Central Clarion. And we'll take a timeout. You're watching Karle Tire Company Game of the Week. It's the two-way championship here on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Welcome back here to Brookville High School. 35-14 the score. Gremlins lead here, Central Clarion.
Central Clarion wants a huge return here. Got to score, and got to score often.
Moravitz and Rex are back deep. Here's the kickoff. Taken by one of the up men here around the 25, 30, 35-yard line. Let's see who that is out there from the bottom of the pile. Was that Guth? It was. So Guth was the one with that football. So Central Clarion, pretty good field position to start here. They're down by the 3 scores, though, with 7:49 to go.
Yeah, now you pretty much got to go to lock, aim, fire mode. It's not typically where most offenses have a comfort zone, but got to take chances now. You need multiple scores.
Ball to 41. Here comes Central Clarion. Beggs hot to the left here. Guth is going to go off to the right. Rex in the backfield with Hindman. Ball snap back. Hindman looking to throw. Steps up into the pocket. Under pressure. He's hit. Hindman's going to be dropped for a loss on the play. A sack.
Yeah, and this is where you, as a defensive lineman, you just get in that starter's block and you know that you're going to be able to chase down or have an opportunity to chase down the quarterback.
He'll be dropped for a loss back to the 38-yard line. It's a loss of 3.
You know, nonetheless, you still got to pass, obviously, and this time more so than ever following that sack.
Coonan there on that stop. Here's Hindman again with the throw. It is caught on the slant on the right side, and that is out near first down yardage. So they're going to pick up about 14, and that was Beggs coming up with the reception.
Beggs, nice job with that one.
Oh, no, Guth, excuse me. Guth was the one that came up, Robert. My fault. That is Guth on that side. Beggs was on this side. 4 wide. Hindman looking to throw again. Fires the ball. Finds Guth again. Oh, and Guth is hit immediately. Lost that football, but they're going to rule him, or that was down. They're going to say it's Bish on the catch. So Bish will have it near first down yardage again at 10 yards.
Should
that
be the
was
first
Bish.
down, full first down on that one.
So that's 10 yards. Another Clarion Ford first down.
Nice chunk yardage series here.
Central Clarion hurrying here. Hyman's going to keep it. Hyman's going to run with that football. He'll be tripped up and dropped inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line. And that'll be a gain here of about 5. Second down and 5.
Give him 17 the ball game.
Hyman looking to throw. Hyman firing the football. He's got Rex, and it's going to be picked off. It's intercepted. That ball is picked off. And with the interception for Karn City is big number 51, C.J. Emmerich. Earlier, he had that to score when he jumped on that fumble in the end zone.
Yeah, he's a guy, we watched him multiple times this season. He seems to have a knack for coming up with some interceptions. Just a pretty heads-up player out there as a linebacker.
Now you'll probably, well, I don't know, probably 100%. With this run, they're going to use a lot of this time now with 6:07 to go.
Yeah, this is where the November offense is fun to watch what you worked on. But we're going to see a timeout first, Michael.
Okay, so a timeout by the Gremlins will give us a timeout too. 6:07 to go here in the ball game. 35-14, the Gremlins lead. You're watching Karle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, back here at Brookville High School. 35-14. The Gremlins lead. They take a timeout as they start this series. Football sits at their own 15-yard line. Winner of this one is the District 9 2A champion. We'll have the medal ceremony at the conclusion of the ball game, so you want to stay tuned for that. Here's Johnston. Going to pitch it back to Higginbotham. Higginbotham over the left side. Still going, and Higginbotham will get probably about 9. It depends where the knee went down. So second down here at about 1.
Yeah, and that's a great job there. Higginbotham taking his time, allowing for his offensive lineman to get out, set up the blocks, create a stronger lane.
Clock rolling here, 5:39 to go here in the ball game. Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter.
Again, you're going to see the maximum amount of time taken off. They break the huddle at 10.
Here's Johnston. Going to give that to Shearer, and he'll have the first down. He only needed 1. He's going to pick up 2 out to the 36-yard line. And that will keep that clock rolling here.
58 yards of the ball game out of Shearer, who's in his 18th year of eligibility.
We're talking about that early. Dustin Kiefer was up. We were like, man, how many years?
Yeah, he's just been around. I think the reason why it seems like that way is because he's just been such a consistent player over all these years. Doesn't seem ever like he was a sophomore because he played almost like he was a senior from day one.
Johnson will come under center. He's going to send the man in motion to run it with that football. Over that side, 40, 45, 50. That's Higginbotham, and Higginbotham will slide down at the 46-yard line. Big pickup for him.
28 yards on.
Yep. Was almost there. You beat me. I'm working. I'm trying, Governor.
Well, we're pleased so far. He's up to 90 yards in the ball game.
Clock down to about 4 minutes to go in this one. Karns City will break the huddle, come right out to the line of scrimmage. Johnson under center again. He's going to go right back to Shearer. Here's Shearer over the left side. He'll be dropped, picks up about 2.
We've got a Central Clarion timeout.
Touchdown. Looked like touchdown Billy Kale was the one in there initially on the tackle. So a timeout taken here. Well, while we have the chance to, let's remind you coming up here on Explore Clarion tomorrow. And I'm going to get it right this time. It's Union AC Valley, Red Bank Valley tomorrow. It's going to be right here at Brookville. So come on back. The game's at 1. And you guys are staying over tonight, right? You got
I got a cat. I got a cat to feed at home. Got to take care.
You should have brought the cat.
Take care of Gray. Now he'd rip your leg off.
Should have brought the cat. Well, so tomorrow, Mike Kilroy and you, the governor, will have the call of that one. Of course, I have duties to finish up at the college tomorrow against Indiana.
We're already warning people that, the Hall of Famer won't be here.
Oh,
so
you guys are going to do fantastic.
we'll see what we can do. Big shoes to
You're
fill.
gonna
We're not going to fill them.
Well, I do wear a 15, so it's kind of difficult. No, you guys are going to be fantastic. Always confident of that. We work with some great professionals here.
Confidence, or is it foolishness or confidence? Which is it?
Well, do I have to answer? Now, we're very lucky to work with the great people that we do. Here's Shearer again. Beckwith was there initially with the hit, and then Hindman. And he'll get down to about the 41-yard line. Give him about 5. So, or 4. Third down here, and no, third down and 5. He got 5. For Karn City again. They just want to use that clock, and at this point, Clarion down by the 3 scores. It's going to be very, very difficult as that clock continues to wind. Clarion still with 2 timeouts here. And when in motion, they're going to, again, hand that off, and Shearer will get the carry, and he's going to take it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 2-yard pickup. Now this time, Central Clarion will use the timeout with 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Yeah, using the timeout, they want to stop this clock. And now the question here is, if you're Karn City, you're going to go for it, you're going to kick it. Personally, I probably would go ahead and kick it, pin them down. It's the big chunk of yardage you've got to try and get. You do have confidence in your offensive line and running game, but make their offense work a little harder. Your defense has played consistent throughout.
So the teams talking things over with their respective coaches, Coach Sherwin and Coach Eagleton on each side. 4th and 5 here for the Gremlins.
And they are yelling. Looks like I want to get that punt team out there.
Yeah, the officials now say, hey, the timeout's over. Let's go. So they are going to punt. I think that's a good move.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Clarion has no one back. Oh, now they're going to send Rabbits back.
And I think Karn City will take a timeout.
Yeah, that'll be their final timeout, too. So Karn City with another timeout. And again, great sponsors, too. We want to thank them. You see them on the screen as the night's gone on. And again, if you go to any of these businesses, make sure you go in and say thank you very much for their patronage, or patronize those businesses, because without that, we certainly couldn't do what we do.
We oftentimes will joke that it's to pay each other's salary. Of course, it's not. There are a lot of fees associated with these games.
Yeah, District 9 each year looks at us. They lick their chops, don't they? They're like, ooh.
That they do, and back deep now will be Rex.
So here we go. 3 minutes exactly to go. 35-14, Karn City leading Central Clarion. 3 minutes away from determining the District 9 2A champion. Snaps there, punts on the way. Going to keep that away from Rex inside the 10, and picked up right around the 7. Good punt.
1st and 93.
Yep. Well, I think officially they're going to say it's at the 9. So 91. Thought it went back further. So Central Clarion will have 2:53 to work. They still have 1 timeout.
Yeah, either way, it's tough sledding certainly at this point. We're glad and certainly thankful that this rain did hold off.
So here we go. Hyman will work. Ball snap back. He's going to run. He's hit. He's dropped on the play. And I'm not sure if he makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like maybe. Now they're going to say he does just about get back there at the 9. Heineman again looking to throw, fires the ball, and it is picked off, intercepted, and that's going to be returned for a Karn City touchdown. I believe that was Sealton Hackwelder, number 58. So Hackwelder with that interception returned for touchdown. And that comes at the 2:23 mark, and that is going to seal the deal here for Karn City as they will come on for the extra point. So big number 58, Sealton Hackwelder, a 9th grader.
It goes in from 15 yards out on the INT. Yeah, 6'2", 230. Just a little guy.
Yeah. Here's the snap, holds there, kicks on the way. And that kick by Dittman is good. 42-14, Karn City leading Central Clarion. 2:23 remains. We'll break. You're watching Karle Tire High School Championship Football right here on exploreClarion.com.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
All right, here we go back to action here at Brookville High School. The interception returned for the touchdown by Hackwelder. 42-14, Karn City now up on Central Clarion. Karn City coming in here. They did beat Central Clarion earlier in the year. Central Clarion, though, had been on a roll. Here's the kick. Going to bounce around. Ravitz is going to pick it up at the 15, back to the 20, 25-yard line, and dropped it about the 27. So about 2:17 remaining here in this one. And again, we'll bring you the tire medal ceremony at the end of the ball game.
Yeah, right now, obviously this one's in the books, but you still got to come out. You still got to play hard on each play because this is when injuries could occur if you don't go full speed. Certainly is. Central Clarion playing for pride at this point on a Clarion forward first down.
So Central Clarion will huddle up here. They just started that play clock. Heineman comes in with the play. Rex will be in the backfield with Heineman. And he's going to give it to Rex. Here's Rex right up the gut. Rex weaving his way, and he'll be dropped at about the 34-yard line. So give him, boy, I'll tell you what, that's about 7 on that run. Rex has been good at that in this ball game. 6 yards, 7 yards, 8 yards on that first down carry.
Karn City rotating a lot of new players in on the football field. I think it's a great move, getting those guys some valuable playing time and experience playing in a District 9 AA championship game.
Rex again. Here's Rex over the right side, lowering the shoulder, and he'll be stopped right at the 40. And that'll be enough for the first down. 6-yard pickup for Rex.
It's up to 98 in the ball game.
It's Clarion Ford first down as well. Hear the crowd cheering for Higginbotham as he comes off. Minute 20.
Again, certainly a great experience for some of these younger underclassmen to get in.
Here's Heineman again. Right back to Rex. Rex to the right side. Rex will be tripped up and dropped at about the 45-yard line. That's around a 5-yard pickup.
Under a minute remaining.
So 2nd down and 5 here for the Wildcats, 48 seconds. They're huddling up, just taking their time, back up to the line of scrimmage.
Most likely will be the last play of the game here.
Ball snap back to Heineman. And running with that football, that's touchdown. Billy Kale taking it for a 1st down carry to the 44-yard line on the other side of the field. $20 seconds.
And that should be the ball game.
And Central Clarion will come to the sideline, and that's going to be it. We'll take a break, folks. We're going to come back. We'll have the Fun Bank postgame show on the way, and we will have the medal ceremony as well coming up here for the championship and the runner-up. It's all coming your way. Karns City a winner 42-14 over Central Clarion here in the 2A championship. You're watching Karle Tire High School Championship Football on exploreClarion.com.
Hi folks, Matt Hummel from Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We just wanted to wish everyone in the region with the football teams good luck in the playoffs.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
For over 50 years, Karle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Karle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Karle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
All right, back here on the Fun Bank postgame show, you see the Gremlin football team celebrating with their band their championship. 42-14 as they knock off Central Clarion tonight. We'll have the medal ceremony coming up. I know they're getting prepared for that at midfield. Great shot there by Dustin Kiefer down on the field. That's become a big tradition, hasn't it, with the bands and the teams? And
well, Coach Gold at Red Bank Valley started that, and I think really it caught on. And it's great because, again, the band brings so much to these football games. And, we really – I think everybody took them for granted, but 2020, when they weren't allowed to be there, that really kind of just gave you a hint at just how much and how important certainly they are to the atmosphere. And again, nice job by all the teams that do this. Love to see that.
Teams will be coming out there to line up. Why don't we, while we have the chance, let's do those Laurel Eye Clinic statistics as the teams get lined up. Bob, how do the stats line up here tonight?
I'll take a look at Central Clarion, Mike. They finished with 244 yards of total offense, 137 on the ground, 107 through the air. On the ground, leading the way, Ethan Rex checking in 103 yards and one rushing touchdown, 17 yards out of Carter Hyman, 6 yards out of Alex Love. Ravens checking with 3 yards, and Billy Kale with 8 yards. Carter Hyman would be 7 of 15, 2 interceptions, 107 yards, and 1 touchdown in this one. Hauling in that touchdown reception with Beggs. Beggs had 58 total yards in the ball game. Burford and Bish each checking in with 10. Rex -1, and Hepfel adding 16 as well. As we take a look at Karns City, 340 yards of total offense in this one, Mike. 246 on the ground, 94 through the air. Very balanced attack on the ground, 90 yards out of Owen Higginbotham, 67 yards out of Hunter Shearer, and 40 yards out of Cole Johnson. Johnson with that one rushing touchdown. Shearer, by the way, a touchdown. He gets credit for it, but it was he advanced a fumble, an offensive fumble. So that's how that goes. But 7 yards from Nathan Hassan, one rushing touchdown, 38 yards out of Hamilton. Frazier -3, and Gallen was 7. And again, 94 yards through the air out of Cole Johnson and one touchdown. Hauling receptions, Gallen checks in 19 yards and that touchdown. Trenton Goss 40 yards and Hunter Shearer 35 yards.
Good timing there, Governor. Let's turn it over. We got the medal ceremony down on the football field.
Number 4, Ethan Ferguson. Number 5, Reagan Hartford. Number 7, Hunter Beckman. Number 8, Val Allison. Number 9, Carter Hyman. Number 10, Logan Fish. Number 11, Brady Yu. Number 14, Briggs Beckler. Number 17, Mason Burford. Number 18, Jackson Mervitz. Number 20, Charlie Hepple. Number 21, Gavin Davis. Number 22, Ethan Rex. Number 24, Jeremiah Enoch. Number 25, Billy Kerr. Number 26, Kingston Anna. Number 27, AJ Payne. Number 28, Amari Scott. Number 30, Tyson Hooks. Number 31, Brooks Fleming. Number 32, Alex Love. Number 35, Hayden Carnahan. Number 36, Tyler Roush. Number 40, Cole Ransom. Number 44, Michael McSwain. Number 48, Weston Lawrence. Number 50, Betty Yang. Number 55, number 51, excuse me, number 51, Jeremy Duncan. Number 52, Grant Parker. Number 53, Bryden Carrier. Number 54, Connor Everhart. Number 55, Hayden Foster. Number 56, Travis Myers. Number 57, Patrick Dursh. Number 58, Hayden Hyman. Number 62, Brendan Bracken. Number 64, Lucas Ian. Number 66, Parker Palmer. Number 67, Nicholas Gross. Number 68, Ian Hope. Number 70, Cash Niederreiter. Number 72, Christopher Leonard. Number 75, Cam Early. Number 78, Leo Corradi. Number 81, Colin Hammer. Number 82, Hayden Nickerson. Number 83, Daniel Schweitzer. Number 84, Samuel Smale. Number 85, Casey Hammer. Number 86, Jaden Nicholas. Number 89, Tate Allison. Head coach, Dave Eggleston. Assistant coach, Dave Lauder. Assistant coach, Doug Knapp. Assistant coach, Mike Ferguson. Assistant, Mike Hyman. Assistant, Jared Beggs. Volunteer, Cam Kirkland. Equipment manager, Kevin Fawns Slight. Equipment manager, Vance Slight. Film, Brady McKinley. And film, Ryan Keel. Let's have a nice round of applause again for Central Clarion Wildcats. At this time, let's meet this year's District 9 AA champions, Karns. Number 3, Trevor Guyber. Number 4, Quinn Robinson. Number 5, Ronald Siegel. Number 6, Trevor Rumbaugh. Number 7, Cole Johnston. Number 8, Tyson Frazier. Number 9, Nathan Hess. Number 11, Trevor Long. Number 12, Riley Hamilton. Number 13, Uriah McDaniel. Number 14, Joe Walsh. Number 15, Jacob Hoff. Number 18, Chase Crawford. Number 20, Brian Jones. Number 21, Keegan Schreckenbach. Number 22, Owen Hagenbaum. Number 23, Hunter Shear. Number 24, Owen Kaufman. Number 25, Bryce Gallo. Number 27, Brody Anderson. Number 28, Liam Stiff. Number 36, Zach Neal. Number 42, Chance Pyle. Number 50, Shane Everett. Number 51, CJ Everett. Number 52, Sean Sloganoff. Number 53, Hayden Kuhn. Number 56, Mason Bell. Number 57, Jackson Fight. Number 58, Kelton Hackwell. Number 59, Eli Ross. Number 60, Hayden Taylor. Number 61, Everett Snyder. Number 66, Colby Blair. Number 72, Dudley Warhol. Number 73, Alfred Warhol. Number 74, Parker Miller. Number 75, Gage Herwick. Number 77, Cody Kaiser. Number 78, Alex King. Number 79, Jesse King. Number 81, Braden Hamilton. Number 82, Carter Farron. Number 84, Brock Dittman. Number 85, Aiden Hong. Head coach, Joe Sherwood. Offensive coordinator, Zach Kepler. Defensive coordinator, TJ McFarland. Assistants, Jason Hackwell. Ethan Conto. Dalton Callahan. Tom Covington. Jake Daly. Edwin Conto. Superintendent Eric Richard. Principals Dr. Mike Stimick and Mrs. Brenda Knoll. Athletic Director Chris Pellis. Athletic Trainer John Burnett. And now, Josh Williams will present this year's champion's plaque to the captains of the Karn City Gremlins.
So there we go. There's the championship plaque being presented to Karn City. Nice ceremony there. We're going to have our Hager Paving Player of the Game here momentarily with Brock Jordan down there on the field. We're going to keep it quiet till then. And again, Karn City, a big win. That fourth quarter coming up with 2 big scores. Clarion would get as close as 8-14 at the end of the third quarter. Hindman would go 38 yards to Beggs. But then in the fourth quarter, it was Johnson, the 34-yard touchdown run that really allowed Karn City to start to pull away. And then that Hackwelder interception return for the touchdown was the icing on the cake, making it 42-14. So Karn City will move on in the state playoffs. Central Clarion season will come to an end. But for Central Clarion, boy, I'll tell you what, a team that really turned things on late in the season. They had a tough go at it at the start with some pretty tough teams, and were able to get here to the championship game.
Well, look, that group has been in playoff mode for a long time, Mike, and able to weather a storm. They had a number of big wins. They didn't roll over. You know, they came back, faced some adversity, but didn't make excuses. And you know, again, they earned the right to be here. They came up short in this one against a very good, solid Karn City football team.
And we're going to wait here as Brock Jordan making his way. I can see him down there, and they're going to get a team photo first as the Gremlins will celebrate with a big trophy. And don't forget, too, tomorrow it is a Red Bank Valley here against Union AC Valley. That'll be at 1 o'clock, the pregame at 12:15 tomorrow. So that'll be right back here at Brookville High School. It'll be Bob Dunkle and Mike Kilroy on the call of that one. So very happily Gremlins. Last year, this was a Gremlin team that probably gave Central Clarion, until they met Troy, one of their toughest tests in that championship game last year before the state playoff started. They fell short against Central Clarion, but I'm sure that was one of those things that was every day when they walked out, there was probably a sign or something somewhere as they wanted to get back to this point, and I'm sure they wanted to meet Central Clarion again and see what was going to happen.
Well, you can bet, and of course, again, this will be one of those deals where, as a player, if you come up short in a game like this, you certainly remember it. If you're an underclassman, you go now, starting tomorrow, forward with your goal to return to this spot. And certainly, again, if you work hard, you can get back here. But nothing is a given. It doesn't guarantee that you're coming back. But again, you know, through a lot of hard work, you can certainly earn the right to be back here. But tonight was certainly Karn City's night.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, too. This is a sport, just like any other sport, where next season starts tomorrow. You know, you take a day or two here, but you start to prepare. And, you know, when we played all those years ago, Bob, it seemed like, you know, you had an off season, you kind of went and did other things, and now it's like you really put a lot of attention in to getting prepared for the next season, almost a year away.
Yep, and now, you know, again, for Karn City, the work is still ahead of them. They're going to enjoy the win tonight, and I guarantee the work starts tomorrow morning.
Yep, I'm sure they'll be right back in there looking at film, getting ready to go with their next task as they will move across in the state playoffs now. We did hear earlier on Punxsutawney was winning earlier tonight, and if they could come out with that victory, they would actually play Oil City next week. That could be a local game. That might be one. That would be a fun one to do, I'll tell you that.
It certainly would be, as we're patiently waiting for the photos. Of course, a lot of photos being taken care of. Our man Brock Jordan would like to get in position, get an interview for us.
This was a year, too, a lot of the different teams. You saw a little bit of a change in the league. You know, Central Clarion so powerful last year, still this year coming back strong. But you saw the resurgence of that Union AC Valley football team and what they were able to do, and Punxsutawney able to put together a really good season as well as they are cruising along. And Karn City here coming back, getting to this point. So a lot of teams that we traditionally haven't seen over the last couple of years really turning it on this year.
Yep, and as they're continuing to take photos out there, they've got some various signs. They've switched a couple of different signs for a couple of different photos. Everybody took the time to make the sign. Of course, that one is Mason Strong, and of course, very significant to many, many people in this area.
Yeah, Mason Martin, of course, we were there that night when he was injured, and still sticks in our memories. I know that, and I know Bob and I he's always in our thoughts. We especially when we're here with Karn City, we always just pray for that young man and hope that he continues and can improve. It's a long struggle, but it's come a long way. And you see that well-deserved celebration going on as they get those photographs. Again, Brock Jordan will have our player of the game here coming up momentarily. See Mike Kilroy down there too as he's going to get some votes. So hang in with us. We're just all playing this by ear. This is where it's live. It's a lot of fun too.
A lot of fun, and of course, again, those players enjoying the moment right now.
Let's see if I can find Brock down there. Yep, Brock's right in the very middle. Looks like he's getting ready. And he's got his man. Yeah, he's got Emmerich there with him. So, we're getting set for our interview. There he is. Brock's ready to go. Let's send it down to Brock for our player of the game.
Alrighty, here with player of the game, CJ Emmerich. CJ, first of all, being on the lineup there, fumble recovery for a touchdown in the district championship game, there can't be a much better feeling than that.
No, there can't be.
And then, you and your brother both had the turnovers tonight. Yeah, just talk about what it is. Such a good team, such a good year this year for you guys. Beating Punxsutawney the second time around. Getting into the playoffs and taking care of this Clarion team. Just talk about what a night this has been for you guys.
Very exciting. We've been looking forward for this ever since last year when they beat us. Every time we worked this offseason, that's all we thought about was we just want to win games. Win. That's just been our mindset all year long.
All right, and then, just last question here. I think that's the most important. How's it feel to be a district champion?
Awesome. Feels awesome.
All righty. Hey, that was player of the game, CJ Emmerich. CJ, congratulations.
Thank you.
CJ Emmerich, our Hager Paving, player of the ball game tonight. Great interview down there. You can see he's excited, and I'm sure they want to get back together with their guys and get moving. So what a ball game tonight, Governor, but more coming tomorrow. So get all ready, right?
Yep. Congratulations again to the Karn City Gremlins. Want to thank all the guys tonight. Brock Jordan doing a great job on the field. Dustin Kiefer filling in as our field cameraman. Nico Cosma, the eye in the sky on camera. Our producer, Nacho Oaks. For my broadcast partner, Mike Kalinowski. This is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there.
EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Kerle Tire Company, Red Bank Chevrolet, Dubrook Inc., Eric Schick Insurance, All American Awards and Engraving, All Seasons Temporaries, Ascendance Truck Center Clarion, Battery Warehouse, Bauer Truck Repair, Best Wealth Management, Brookville Equipment, The Carpet Barn, Central Electric Cooperative, Clarion County Community Bank, Clarion Ford, Clarion Forest VNA, Clarion Psychiatric Center, Cousin Basil's Restaurant and Bar, Faller's Furniture and Mattress, Fisher and Father, First United National Bank, the Fun Bank, Gatesman Auto Body, Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamWear.com, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, the Clarion Office, J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Kale's Kitchens, Land Pro Equipment, Laurel Eye Clinic, Legacy Archery, Luton's Plumbing and Heating, Matrix Group, Macmillan's Carpet and Flooring, Northern Pennsylvania Regional College, Oaks Building Supply, Inc., PA Mushroom Company, Parker Furniture, Primary Health Network, Rooted Dental, Showcase Homes Tempa Supply and Service, Simply Skin Medical Spa, Sweet Basil Restaurant and Bar, Tionesta Builder Supply, Top Tier Federal Credit Union. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.
Have a great day.